And ladies and gentlemen, it is Level Up for Charity Mario Party League Season 5. That's right, Season 5. You know what? This would be your right, Waffle. You want to just give me a high five really quickly here to start us out? Right there. Boom. Wait. Just boom. Yeah, there we go. Perfect synchronization, actually. Look at that. The synergy starting out strong here between the commentary booth. First off, I just got to introduce myself. My name is Jordan B. It is a pleasure to be here once again on a beautiful Saturday night with all of you wonderful people here tuning in and enjoying the world of Mario Party. And, of course, alongside with me, you saw him last week and also you saw him here in the previous season. It is the great and mighty Waffle Captain, who I've had to simplify it as Waffle Captain because that is a lot of words to put in that commentary box. Waffle, how you feeling, man? How you feeling about tonight's games? And just general, how are you feeling leading into the excitement that we've got coming up for us?
I'm feeling good. I've had a good day. I'm feeling pumped. I'm excited to watch some Mario Party. Excited to watch some high level gameplay from our 4 very fine players right here. I think this will be a good game, you know?
No question about that. Honestly speaking, this is going to be an incredible part. We talked about this last week, and we will be talking about it more and more as we get into the season. With qualifications, this has led to one of the most competitive seasons that we've ever had here. Some players truly revolutionizing their gameplay and proving that in qualifiers to get to this point here today. And some players, of course, still just showing that they are just as dominant as they deserve to be. And also, speaking of domination here, no, we're not playing Mario Party 4, but the first week, we had 2 winners here. dalerben61, froggydojo took first place this last week, facing off against each other tonight with the likes of nima74 and sotz33. First off, I just got to ask you, Waffle. That's a pretty decent talent pool right there in that roster. What's your takeaway here? What are you looking for in particular? Like, who is going to be your player to watch in this game?
That's a tough question. I think all of these players are good in their own right. I know Ben's really good at N64. Froggy's just really good in general. And Frank, like you can't underestimate Frank because he always he always seems to have a plan, if that makes sense. He always I don't know if that makes sense. And
oh, no doubt about that.
Yeah. And Sotz just seems good at to me, he just seems like a chill guy, but I feel like he could be because he got he might have gotten last week, but he could win and be the underdog. You know, anything can happen. So.
Oh yeah,
that's my takeaway.
The beauty of Mario Party, that legitimately anything can happen here. Of course, you kind of alluded to it here. nima74, excellent board play here in the past. Maybe not necessarily excelling in mini games, but given some information I know from qualifications, it seems like he really has stepped up his game in that world. And of course, 2 guys that have gotten into the top 4 of the Mario Partiers in previous seasons. We've got dalerben61 and froggydojo, again, kind of leading to this current season storyline where both of them won their first game. Safe to say, pretty excited. And of course, newcomer Sotz showed a decent bout last week, but not too much luck was on his side at that particular time. So, again, super amped about it. It is going to be quite a competition leading into, honestly, into this whole week. We start out a game which I would basically dub as the game of the week. I almost called you Froggy. I'm sorry. Waffle. Those are 2 entirely different things. So
you can't tell us apart.
Yes, you're right, Typh. My apologies. I almost forgot about Typh. Thank you for actually correcting me on that. So anyway, let's just be honest here, Waffle. Let's go ahead and take a look into the stats that led into this week so that people are aware of basically what's going on here in terms of the leaderboard, and then we'll cut into picks and bans. Does that sound like a plan to you?
That sounds like a plan.
All right, so we're going to cut into here. Current standings right now, as you can see, dalerben61 taking the top spot here. And it's pretty exciting, safe to say the least here, that Ben's got that. Of course, Dylan the Dude, E77, Froggy, System also in that same conversation as well. Looking to the other side of the board, we see that we've got people like sotz33, not really doing too great in his current standings, but hey, you know, we're definitely going to see a possible reinvention here tonight. Each title's got its different skill sets and abilities that maybe some people excel in rather than others.
We're also going into this working off of 1 week here, so...
Right, exactly. Exactly. So, a lot of things to look out for this coming week, but let's go ahead and get into the world that we like to know as picks and bans here. Of course, if you're not familiar with it, person that has the top seed in that game is going to have the ban, and the person that has the lowest seed will get a chance to pick, maybe as an opportunity to maybe reinvent some things and really give that bottom player a top-notch advantage in going into this game. So, that being said, froggydojo was our man here in this. It looks like the leaderboard was a little scuffled here, as Froggy is actually the top guy on this year based on additional components. We had to actually expand beyond our current tiebreakers first two to get to that answer here. So, going into that, froggydojo going for the ban of Western Land. Now, I gotta ask for your opinion, Waffle. What's your take on Froggy banning Western Land?
Actually, that's actually kind of what I expected, because I heard he doesn't like Western Land, and I'd say it's probably because of the two very accessible boos that could mess people up. Like, I can see why you would ban Western Land over, say, Mystery Land.
And, of course, Sotz in this pod got a chance to pick being the bottom seed in this situation here, getting a 4th place last week. Sometimes being that lower seed, especially in the beginning of the season, may bring you an advantage because you can start picking some of the boards or places that you want to play most particularly here and maybe give yourself a bit of advantage. And saying that, we're going to be going to Pirate Land. And safe to say, Waffle, Pirate Land, a bit of mixed reviews in our community, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'd say so. It's a pretty unique board, actually, because there's the 3 blue spaces that are basically act as happening spaces. And then
essentially, yep, yeah. But you don't get credit for them, which is not always a fun thing.
There's the thomp on the bridge. There's just the fact that the board's pretty small and the star spaces are pretty close to each other. Like,
right.
It's an interesting board, to say the least.
All right, let's go ahead and touch into our character picks. Of course, a tried and true pick here for froggydojo. Not too much of a surprise there. A traditional Wario main. We've already kind of touched base here on some commentary last week in talking about how froggydojo, the Wario main himself, shook it up one season and really didn't work out for him. So, of course, going back with a tried and true, no more games. He's ready to grind it out for this season. And, of course, going into dalerben, another tried-and-true pick, going as a Yoshi. Not too much of a surprise there. Of course, Yoshi main himself, expecting to see this as a pretty frequent tendency throughout the season if he is able to get this particular pick. Now leading into this, we've got nima74, and similar to what we've talked about already, everybody's basically got a chance to choose their mains going into today's game, which is a good sign here. And finally leading that off here, sotz33, the DK choice. Of course, DK, jokingly, we like to think has the best luck in Mario Party 64 titles, but I'm not entirely sure if we have the science to back that up here. But before I go ahead and have a good luck pushed in place, I just got to ask you, Waffle, looking into this board, this selection right here, who you got, man? Who's taking first place?
I don't want to I don't want to make any predictions, because there's a lot of unexpected things that could happen on this board, so,
But it's fun to be commentary, because we could be entirely right or entirely wrong.
True. So, if I was, forced to pick one right now, or else I'll die, I'd probably say Froggy, but that does not mean, that, the other 3 are, that does not mean that the other 3 do not have a chance,
Right, no doubt about that. Well, no big deal. We'll be getting into that here. If I had to give my pick, I gotta put my money in for dalerben61 to take the W here, but we'll hopefully find out in a second. But hold on a second. Waffle, do you hear that?
No?
Good luck!
He said good luck. It's always good luck. It is always a great feeling to hear that after the end of this every single time. So shout outs to, of course, our team for assembling that and putting stuff together here. Now, Waffle, we've had a very fun and leisure conversation leading into this here. Are you ready to go down to our players and say what's up and be ready to watch some intense Mario Party action?
I'm ready, bro.
All right, let's jump down.
All right.
Match.
Gamers, it is about that time to play what we like to call Mario Party 2. Are you guys ready to take part in an adventure, likes of which we've probably seen before, but this is season 5, so we've done a lot of these boards. But anyway, are you ready?
All right. Start. Any issues?
My controller doesn't work now.
Wait a minute. I don't think that's how that works,
Predictions are
Ben.
also up.
Oh, thank you, Froggy. Did you put yourself all 4 times, and then if it doesn't work, then you just cancel the prediction?
No, but I did notice I'm the only one here without numbers in their name.
Oh wow, you're right.
I don't
We'll find
have
out if that's going to be an
numbers in my
advantage or
name.
not.
I mean, you used to have numbers in your name, Sotz. You were
I
like
did have
Sotz33.
I did have 33 because someone else took shots, so I had to put 33 at the end just in case.
Classic numbers and names case for.
Why
where
are we playing
32
Option
other
Land?
people chose the name
Did
Sotz.
you forget to replace your save?
Yeah, I did. I placed my save.
Okay.
You're just joking.
So let's
I did.
so let's just make
You're
sure
just
we see
drinking with
we
us?
see Toad currently saying first or how many will play this time with a ship, right? Everybody sees that?
Yeah, we're in option.
Okay.
I'm currently in the minigame
Ben, stop
coaster.
messing with me, man. I'm trying to make sure that you guys are good.
Why am I picking Mario? Oh no.
Is
Ben,
everything good over there?
Alright,
Ben,
I think we're all set up.
Ben, I'm going
It's
to ban
turns
you.
on Historyland.
You're going to ban me?
We're gonna
I
ban
don't.
him?
You, I probably won't. But like, you're making me nervous to think that you desynced, and I'm like, oh wait, we're still going with this. All right.
What the fuck? What were we supposed to play on Sunday?
Oh, Jordan, you gotta stream the game to me.
I got you.
Okay.
Welcome to season 1 of the Mario Party League, guys.
Wow, the
Almost.
very
Alright, let's
first
just make
Mario
sure our
Party
rolls
League
all
game
align.
ever.
If this was Horrorland, then you'd be right.
Okay.
Alright,
Oh wow.
I'm seeing
Oh,
a
come
110.
Oh, nice.
110.95.
Yes.
Yes.
The
Sick.
duality of man, a 10 and a 1 right
Alright.
next to each other.
I've never seen before, going first with a 10.
Enjoy it.
Oh,
All right. I wish you all good luck. Have fun, and may your chance times ever be fruitful.
Yeah, good luck in Pyroland, guys. Looking forward to interviewing you guys afterwards. See ya.
Alright, thank you.
And week 2 is kicking
I know,
off
thank
here.
God
Of
we can
course.
talk shit about them.
This is
Oh,
Pod
wow.
C.
Another
God.
10.
I didn't want a 10, I wanted an 8.
Mario's rocking the rolls already here, and we're off to
You're
week
gonna
2.
also roll a 10.
Yeah.
Pod C and no one.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do 0.
We are on both spectrums of the conversation
Well, all
right
of
now
my
here.
good luck just ran out in those first rolls.
I got it. Oh, okay.
Feeling good.
Oh, wow. Okay, so
Time for an item.
immediately, Sotz got a... Oh, yeah, by the way, the character portraits on the left
Beat
don't
that
match
break,
up with
right?
the pics.
Or you just run up to them?
You can punch it, you can jump.
All right, let's see what we're gonna be getting out of here.
Yeah, this item minigame's pretty free. Like, it's basically you get what you want, you know, as long as you just
Yeah.
pay attention.
That's a big benefit to Pyroland in general, is that you basically can
I
just
know what Koopa Kid is.
make sure you track where it's at, and then you're good.
Best item.
Most of the time, as long as you're able to track
not
yourself, you
Oh,
should
wait,
be
I
good
was
to go.
following the warp block.
Alright,
I
he
wasn't
got the
looking at
skeleton key. Interesting, he might be going for Boo, but Boo...
Yeah, well, with Pirate Land, historically, depending on where stars spawn at the beginning of it,
Alright,
it
come
is
on,
a
big money,
better
big money.
idea to start pursuing Boo.
Well,
And
you did get the big
speaking
money.
of Boo, he does get a
Oh.
whole 5 coins out of the bank out of the start here.
I can't believe
Right.
taxes
He
are
gets
stolen
to-
from the small man yet again.
he gets to evade taxes.
Mario, the second biggest dude on the board.
Man.
And here we go.
Oh.
We're running off to Honeycomb Havoc, a tried and true
So,
fun
collusion
game.
time, I guess.
Or I'd like to think it's a fun game, although in reality, all that it is just making
Jordan
sure
might
that.
want to update the characters on the left.
Oh yeah,
Only one
you are definitely not Daisy at this point. I thought I had everything ready. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
No,
Damn, I play Luigi now?
I'm just
Alright.
making sure that you guys are paying attention here in the chat. So that was my actual plan here.
It was all a test. We're not... This was all planned. Alright, but here we are in Honeycomb Havoc, a very politicky game, and when there's 4 people, it's kind of hard to strategize out whether it's best to go for a 1 or a 2, because a lot of the times it doesn't even matter.
Well, I think the big key here
think.
is just keeping track of basically how many fruits / coins you're gonna get prior to the honeycomb. So in like this situation, that's just a simple one. He's just gonna hand it off to Frank. Hey, he's not gonna get anything. But of course, the next one here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10's away from that, so again, you could speed up the process or you could just go back and forth with 1. Sometimes it's also just a predetermined and a little RNG just to the very beginning here. But
yeah.
Anyway, first one out is Frank.
Not win by doing absolutely
Here's a for you,
nothing.
Ben.
Oh, thanks.
Oh yeah, Ben does get the guaranteed coin.
Gonna go with 2 and give Ben the additional coin.
All right,
Interesting
5
choice.
fruits left.
All right, seeing what the trade-off's going to end up being here. It's basically who you want
So
to take
Froggy
away at
has
this
a
point.
choice of who to kill right now.
Oh, yeah, he could.
But he's not.
Oh, buddy.
1 to get Sotz out, 2 to get Ben out. He goes for
Looking
Ben.
to just get Ben out of the way here. Of course, Ben more than likely going to be a pretty fierce competitor in minigames to start with here.
All right, so now that there's only 2 left, you want to be the one left on like 3 when there's 3 items left. So you want to like, I think the goal is to get 5 items and then like 7 items. I don't actually. It's always hard to like politic it out from here.
Yeah, I don't think there's really a lot of politics behind it here. I think it just comes down to just doing a little bit of quick deductive math and seeing what your choice is actually going to be. But
Going to be on my way.
Yeah, it looks like Sotz played. Okay.
so it looks like we do have our first winner. Sot's going to take the first one.
I can't count.
Yeah, again, you want to think ahead in that game here, and looks like Sotz is going to be able to take this one away, get the first 10.
Yeah.
We all got a coin from it.
Well, thinking ahead in that game is like really hard though. Like, honestly.
Yeah, you
like,
have such a limited time. I totally agree with that.
Yes. All right, the item shop is not serving Wario because he has less than 10 coins.
Yep.
7. Okay.
Wario, or sorry, Yoshi's starting out with 2 1s.
Oh, man, bro.
That's the 7 I won.
In contrast to Ben's double 10, not Ben. In contrast to Froggy's double 10, we have Ben's double 1. It truly is the duality of man.
Here's the other 7.
All right, Frank gonna buy a mushroom. Really gonna help him.
Adios, per your request, you're welcome.
Alright.
And we're off to a 1v3, a little bit of Rainbow Run, a game that, in full transparency, I don't think I have seen the one win for a very long time.
Yeah, I think this is one of those skewed 1v3s where just one side just has an inherent disadvantage, and in this
Craziest
case,
play you've ever
This
seen.
is how the dinosaurs became extinct.
3 can always just shoot the one constantly so that
riding on
they'll
the
either
rainbow.
fall off or just never
Being shot by
advance.
cannons.
Because those invincibility frames do
Unlucky
not last
dinosaurs.
long enough.
Yeah, and don't look too deep into
Bro,
the
on a
character
rainbow
play
for
here. They are totally firing the
Shot by
cannons,
cannon.
not doing anything inappropriate with those cannons.
I did not
Ben's going to get struck out pretty early here, and the 3 is going to take a W,
no.
so good sign for Sotz. Early minigame star still with the current alignment.
Thank you, Jordan. Now I can never
Well, even
unsee
my
what the
number of
characters
points
do to those cannons in that minigame. Froggy just getting really
I'm sorry that I
lucky
broke your
high rolls
innocence today, Waffle.
How much do I have left? Oh, that's not happening.
But yeah,
I don't
Froggy's just making his way over to the star just out of being lucky
Closer.
and getting the highest rolls.
Me 5.
And he also goes first. Oh, but he might.
Looks like he's going to get an item opportunity here.
Yeah.
Bowser Bomb
He does currently
is
have Bowser
available.
Bomb.
Right when you're right in front of it.
The ultimate play would just be the Bowser Bomb so you could play yourself. Like,
Yeah, I think that, especially in Pirate Land, if you're struggling in minigames, you want to really try to retain your coin count, especially in the later game, especially when you have opportunities to get to people like Boo and whatnot here. In all honesty, haven't paid attention at all to which barrel was what because I was talking. Looks like he's going to go triple Stroom. Of course, another reliable
Still a
piece here on
baby
Pirate Land.
Bowser.
Get a little travel if he really wanted to.
yeah, that's really good because this is a pretty small board, so mushrooms like really
We do not have
can
the
really help
map
you get
scrolling
to where
sheet
you
on.
want fast.
Bowser
And speaking of item games, Ben gets to play one.
Unless
Yeah,
Jordan
yeah,
has it on and he
another
forgot to
item
turn it
game.
off.
Yeah, okay, so fun fact, I played with that on last night, and I'm amazed that hasn't desynced us yet.
Yeah, so
Well,
yeah, I
There's
have it
no
on as
reason
well.
it would. There's no reason it would.
Yeah.
It
Well,
actually
anyway.
has desynced me before.
we'll let this turn play out and then maybe reboot just to make sure that I'm not an idiot and cause you guys a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, Type says it will desync, and I can
fine.
agree because it's
Just don't
desync because of that.
We've gotten lucky the first couple of turns that that's happened here. I'd like to first off criticize Type, who told me to turn that on last night. That's more of a joke more than anything else.
Oh, it will desync, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
The question is not if it will desync, but when
So
it
you
will
want to finish the
desync.
turn and then we'll.
Going with the
Oh,
butt
he goes
slam
for the ground
Bowser
pound,
bomb.
I wanted the Bowser bomb.
Alright, now
He
Froggy
is going to
robbed.
destroy Froggy to the start here. That's
Yeah,
pretty interesting
That's gonna
start.
be,
that's good because if Froggy doesn't win that many minigames, he could overshoot the star
Captain
and that
Bowser.
lets
He's
like
Captain.
someone else get it.
I wanted the Bowser bomb.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for
Got
DK.
it.
Of course, 29 coins, so a lot of things should be available from the item shop if he wanted to, but kind of forgot he already did.
Time?
Oh!
Time?
Are we
Already?
starting out
Okay.
that early? He's technically in the lead at the moment.
There's not much that you could do in the early game with Chime though, because only coins will be at play, and it's not that much. So what you could do is give coins to Froggy,
All right.
and then when
All of-
Froggy gets
Well, anyway,
Bowser
let's go ahead
bombed.
and just see what we got going on here. So DK, of course, okay, opting for the result to start out with. See, DK hopefully just,
Alright, he's giving Frank
Misplay
coins.
is going to give that to
All right,
Luigi.
guys,
Is he going to give
sorry,
the
not
30
That is
coins
a
that he
missed
owns
time.
back to? Oh, no!
Oh.
Oh,
Congratulations,
no.
you played yourself.
Well, it's fun being in first for a bit.
I feel like when you go from having the most coins to having 2 bagels, dude.
I wanted Ben's money.
You hate to see it happen, but
Why would
Yeah.
you want that?
So that
Get
you
it.
also lose your money to the Bowser
So
bomb.
again,
That gives
chat,
you
for those that
that
don't
much.
know, chance time is very timeable in a lot of the early titles here. So
No,
not
it's
really
fine,
having
though.
that
You'll see.
strategy mastered unless you're just on a high
See, if I go
latency
that way,
connection. It really can hurt you in situations
then I have
especially
to-
like that.
yeah.
I'm just gonna chill for a bit.
Oh,
Looks like he's going to be
alright,
chilling
Yeah,
back
alright.
at start.
So Frank
Okay.
now has an early game coin star and an early game happening star.
Yeah.
Like, it's only
Well,
48 coins and 1
goodbye, my
happening,
money.
but it is still a pretty good thing to have, like, in the first few turns, you know, just to try and hold on to.
Avatar The Last Airbender Zuko once said, "That's
wow.
rough, buddy."
1,
Oh
What
my
the-
god.
Is this
5.
Wow.
Oh my god, dude, did Bowser just get a certified moment
Yo,
right
he
there?
got his own
Holy
speaker.
crap.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
No!
He just really went
All
to land
right.
himself.
And it looks like we're running off to
Just
Dizzy Dancing
dancing.
here.
Alright, I have picked the
All right.
direction that I'm gonna hold.
Yeah, whoever figures out
Mine
their
depends on
orientation first wins, or
where I
you could
land.
just pick
I'm
a
pretty sure you
direction
can
and
just have
pray.
non-messed up controls. You can just be normal.
All right,
That's
time to see
not
who's going to be
fun.
able to grab the music note in time. Looks like Wario actually
All
had
right,
the
looks
correct
like Froggy's
direction.
in the
Is he going to
lead.
get there in time? The jump was too
Frank
short.
takes it.
Giving that for Frank.
So-
How are we not getting it?
It looked close between like Froggy and Ben, but Frank just came in.
Do you mind if we,
He just
do you mind if we
took it.
restart just to make sure that I don't cause us a problem for all of us?
Yeah, sure.
I will. Okay. Let me open back up my emulator, and I'll let you guys
Alright,
know
so-
of the.
So while we're waiting for these guys
So are
to
we turning the
restart-
cheat on, or are you turning the cheat
No,
off?
you guys, we'll have it off.
Okay.
Okay, so all I have is the top 2 on.
Oh, apparently I didn't have it on.
Yeah, keep it off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to exclusively blame Typh because she told me to turn it on for our games yesterday.
When in doubt, type F.
So.
I was surprised
Okay.
it would change something, but
New York.
I am amazed that that
on that.
actually didn't do anything to anybody. I'm like, what?
So, Froggy.
Yeah.
Okay, then Ben, then Sotz. So,
Map.
While we're waiting for these guys, Jordan, what's your favorite like movie?
Froggy's
I'm
in.
in.
Okay.
We're
Did
going
not
into the real
on
casual
store.
chit chat today. All right, Waffle. That's a
that's
very
right.
subjective
Okay.
question for me because I
It's
like
going again. That was fast.
movies based on genres. So like I could tell you like my favorite action movie.
Oh, you said it to 4.
or
I
my
said it
favorite
to
comedy
5.
movie. but
well, it was
like
on automatic, so.
yeah,
No,
I
I
don't
said
know if
to
I
buy
could give you
list.
my like concrete favorite
for this
movie.
lobby.
Although
Oh, I feel
I have
that,
to
like-
say
Yeah, not
my
this
favorite
one.
comedy might potentially be 40-Year-Old Virgin because that
Thank
is
you
a
for doing
funny
so.
movie.
I've
It
heard
may be
of that,
before
I've
your
never
time.
seen it.
I was gonna say it's probably before your time on that, but I had to go with it here. All right, so they should be able to boot back into their load times here. Chat, more or less, this was
I
just
will
preventative, just to make
continue
sure we didn't
last
screw anything up for them later on, or we ran into a desync that we'd be calling the match
Start a new one.
at a different situation.
By the way, Jordan, remember to stream for Waffle.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, we're cool with this.
All right, back into it.
Block tracking's all messed up.
Oh, I didn't know if you were gonna realize that.
Alright, Ben gets taxed.
So right now, it looks like
You
Coin
stop
Economy is
getting
pretty much
house
dominantly in favor of Luigi right now after that chance time
Yeah.
that happened last turn.
That's Frank, never mind.
Frank's up to
And
a
he's going to
really
be
good
able to...
start
Oh, never mind, he
Already
doesn't need
compared
the
to
item.
everyone else.
Oh,
He's the only one that has any money right now, so he could use that to his advantage.
Like that song from Less Miserables.
Less Miserables. My
No,
favorite
that's
musical.
Look Down, actually.
That means I'm free.
I'm looking down at Frank for that type
No,
of pun
it
right there.
means I'm
Anyway, your
red.
goal, as the one, you want to look at the same direction that another player is playing at the start.
sure, apparently
Looks like
I went
Sot opting for no direction here
DK
at the beginning.
loses by doing absolutely nothing.
All right, let's see what the decision is going to end up being. Oh, he
Ooh,
did
he did
manage to
pick
get
up
Froggy.
Froggy.
He almost could have
Spinning that.
actually had Frank for a second there.
Yeah.
2 left
All
to
right.
go, 3 spots remaining. He is going to... Oh.
I'm smaller.
If they survive one more round, they have a guaranteed win if they both survive. Let's see what happens.
Looks like
And that
nobody
is a
opted to
guaranteed
go down.
literally
win.
just
All they have to
spinning.
do is hold
I'm
in
going
different
down,
directions.
Okay, I'll go left.
Frank
Well,
actually
that's a good idea, strategy.
communicating his spot,
I
which
hate Ben
normally
more.
can be a smart strategy. Oh, he gets and he,
Oh, you're actually really small.
for those that don't
I
know, you
like
can
you
continue to
all
play as the
equally, but I
3, which is
hate
pretty
you.
funny.
All
All right, the grind is back at it again. We've got
With
Wario.
snack around like
Clean
an
8.
owl.
Ooh, that's
Right on the
barely
star.
Enough to
That is
overshoot the
unfortunate.
star. That Bowser bomb really cost him.
I move.
Alright, Ben is not going to buy 9 right now.
Give me a 1.
Just hang
All
on
right,
to
let's
his
see
coins.
what we've got going on here. Oh,
Ooh, this could be good for
50
Sots.
this could be a coin reset here.
Coins.
Even for just a
Alright.
mere 10 each, that's still enough to help pretty much everybody here. We're going off to Crazy Cutters, a game that I still, in all honesty, don't know how good that their coin battle, or not, sorry, how their mechanics work to really map everything out. It's a little
I
weird to
think
me.
you have to, like, the best strat it would actually be to wiggle a little so that you always fill in the entire line. I could be wrong
Kind of
on
like
that.
the battle game where you use the crayon to track it, right? Oh, the problem is,
Yeah,
is you
like
can't
that
go
one.
back, or else you're actually
Messed up.
you just stop. That's
Oh,
a big
yeah,
thing you
no.
have to be on a no-no for. Froggy looked
I
like a
learned
pretty
that the
clean
hard way.
line here. I imagine he's going to be sitting up there in the 80s or 90s. Honestly, I'm not
looks
sure
pretty
who the
good.
other person's going to be.
Oh,
Ooh,
my
a
God.
tie for second place.
Wow. I was saying, like, Sots could take it easy. He was wiggling a little, but Froggy by 1
Ben's
point
bloopers
takes
looking at him like so no head.
The no hit?
That's enough.
Coins?
That's enough. That's enough. We made it.
Oh, man.
Oh man, now I have enough coins to get the start.
Oh, so Sots,
What did you move before?
Sots really
Sots?
wants to steal from Boo. Alright.
Hmm?
Alright.
And it looks like it's
Frank's
time
gonna
for a
be
little bit
moving
of
the
movement
mushroom.
from our
Nah, it
residential
sounds
green-hatted
unfortunate, to be
man.
honest.
Going with a 9.
Okay, that is not a certified mushroom moment, but still a little below
Bowser.
average.
Well, it's a
Still a
bonus.
decent roll though, but it gets
He's gonna-
Bowser.
Now, a revolution could take place here, chat, which would be pretty phenomenal right now, especially for the coin economy we have at this moment.
Revolution would screw him over.
And yes, Typh made a really good point as well. This is also
Oh!
part of this
Oh!
Bowser
Are you going
bonus.
for potluck?
Yes.
It's time for a revolution.
Well, so much. Oh wait, how much do I get?
Hey,
That's good for
it
Sots.
sucks,
He's about to
but
visit
it
Boo.
sucks, but I'll always appreciate the communism.
Yeah. That's the one he
Always
really didn't
appreciate
want,
the
and he got it,
communism.
dude. Sometimes it just happens.
Crane game.
Battle
Yes.
didn't matter? Yeah, true.
So,
That was
Well, I guess
Also,
I
just
don't
want to
get
mention
play a
here,
video game.
in regards to bonus
I'm so
stars for
mad
this
about
season,
it.
a little bit different for us this time around here. As a part of the conversation,
Don't put me
or rather as a
face
part of
down,
the
asshole.
season incentives,
God damn it.
happening bonus star and blue spaces. Wario's
let's wait
dumpy,
a few
standing
minutes.
out there completely in the open.
Seconds.
He's got
Again.
his face down and ass up.
So how have you guys
All right.
been doing?
So we may be sitting at a possible
is he-
minute long. He
Woggies.
might be
He's doing
going
the-
for the
Doing
time
Yoshi Plush
first.
Sitting there
Yeah,
saying
he's
hug.
doing the strat of, like, you guys aren't allowed to have fun, which, you know, it's a fine strat, you know, like, just getting all
Yeah,
the time
well,
first,
it's
so you-
realistic,
yeah.
especially if you run into situations where somebody
Alright,
can
Frank,
definitely outmatch
take
you.
as much time as you need.
Yeah.
And of
Yeah.
course, in this basically outmashing competition,
So the one does have a boost to their mashing, so this could mean that
Frank
could
really
get
not
all the
opting
one
to
shot.
take the request here. Oh, that's just rude at that point. And we sit here, 45 seconds left. He's gonna take Donkey Kong. He's going to save the bootylicious Wario for
Wow.
last.
He wanted to save Wario
Oh, he
for
dropped at the
last,
end,
he wanted to-
just barely
Gonna
eluding or
grab
evading
gas.
here.
No,
Oh no, he's
He
alive.
saved
not my crack.
He saved Wario
no,
for
he's-
last because he wanted to appreciate his ass.
He didn't want to pinch it. He was able to put a flashlight on it,
I'm gonna
but
be honest, I don't
unable
even
to
think
pinch
mashing
it.
matters in this game that much.
Honestly,
It
I
does.
feel like if everyone's just
Yeah,
like
sort of does, but,
competent
like,
masher,
The other person
one
can
just
mash
kinda wins.
decently.
Most of the
I've-
time, the one
Yeah.
has a priority in this
Yeah.
in this mini game. So realistically,
First I get a,
it really doesn't change a whole lot,
was gonna say,
unless like there really is an outclass in mashing ability. Then normally
Yeah.
the three are gonna lose that one.
Yeah, but like
Very much could be
I've
there.
outmatched people. Like
Oh, it could be either of those
I've
spaces.
been the one in that game, and I've held on to people that that have like consistently outmatched me. So
Right.
like, yeah,
Crap.
that one's just kind of skewed to the one, you know.
Why would I pass?
In the wise words of
shout
well,
out,
somebody,
boss.
honestly, it do be like that sometimes.
It do
Now
be
Donkey
like
Kong have an
that.
opportunity to go
What's
to
he gonna
Boo.
do?
That's the only reason
See
why
what
I've
his
got
choice
that
is gonna be.
skeleton key.
Oh!
Alright,
Ooh,
stealing
oh.
from Frank. I think he wants his coin star, his early game coin star. I believe
Keep
we
in
are
mind right
past
now,
turn
Coinstar
6.
is near about 60 at this point. I
21.
can't remember the exact number, but this is after the first 5 turns, so keep in mind, chat, that normally Boo is pretty valuable at that point. Even if Phenomenal
Yeah.
Masters could get it down to 19, 20, relatively speaking.
No, okay, yeah. Type's also right for that for Crane game because you have to like center yourself, but like as long as you like take your time to center yourself, there really isn't that much that the 3 can do.
Interesting choice here by Luigi, looking to go over to Boo.
Is he going for the
maybe a little bit of
revenge steal?
revenge
Please
tour.
landed on that blue space.
The revenge steal? Before DK can take his early game coin star?
Well, it is a smart choice. Essentially, you're stunting that purchase that had happened here. But we're moving off to Totem Pole Pound, a little classic here. Of course, big key here is you want to make sure that you are smart about your frame data. You want to make sure that you're not just going to be a dingus and jump too early or not jump high enough or all those
Yeah,
things.
this one's all about being optimal, and you gotta. Like
Wrong
Frank
game.
just messed up right there, and he's already
That
on
is
the
a-
running.
That
Yeah,
is 2 straight misplays here from Frank. That's going to basically hurt him right there. Looking like a pretty tight race. I think Wario's going to have him. He's got a
Timing's gotta
good
be
jump at the end.
precise.
Yep, he's got it locked down,
win.
although right behind him is...
The second place medal.
the second place medal.
At least I got third. Wow, so cool.
Yeah, Froggy was just really optimal in that one. He was always ahead of everyone else. That's a good, strong showing and a strong 10. And
Oh!
it's gonna get chime.
Please,
The
no.
second chance time
Take
here,
Frank's
ladies and
point,
gentlemen.
Another chime, but there's
Let's
still no
see.
stars on the line.
I'm
This
not,
could
though.
be pretty
Or you
big
can think it's
coin-wise.
Keep in
We got
mind,
30
nobody
points.
has purchased a star yet, so a lot of decisions are ahead of, well, honestly, everybody here.
Alright,
Let's see what the
someone's
decision's going to end up being.
20 coins.
Pretty much everybody can afford except for
Can he
Frank.
time himself?
My A button got eaten. Oh my god.
Can he
Calm
time
down,
himself? I'm pretty sure he wants to
Thank
profit
you.
himself, and he gives.
Oh!
Yeah, thank
Oh no! Another chance time that backfired! Oh no!
Check on our chance time.
It's
Two
the
chance
lag.
times in a row where they
I feel
play
it.
Stutter.
themselves.
It's fine. I only got 1 minigame coin so far.
This is the
Congratulations.
second chance time we've had that has affected
You one
the
look
person
away.
who was at chance time rather than them timing it out. That's rough, buddy. That's
Yeah,
just
maybe
rough.
the latency is really big. And
That
he gets
is-
the
that is
5-point
fraudulent.
bonus. Ben could
Stealing
take
all of my
the
money.
early game coin star. He's like a
Yeah,
blue
he's-
space away from the early
He's
game
very,
coin
very
star.
close
would be
right
nice,
now.
though.
Frank still has it, if I am not mistaken. Oh,
Oh!
but he grabs the 20. That's gonna be
All
coin
right.
star right there.
Sotz gets the
Or no,
coin
68.
star.
68 is.
Frank,
My
hit me.
apologies.
All right, what is Frank gonna do now? He's got two people who are rich. He's just going for the revenge steal.
Gonna be smart here anyway. One mini game would have basically gave him the advantage at that point. So definitely
Yeah.
a smart decision to go to DK in that situation.
Worth it.
Yeah, it also lowers
right.
the coin record for just a little bit.
Oh.
Because now
Keep
he
in mind,
can't go up,
Coinstar is
like,
right about near
Oh, come
68, if I'm not mistaken, and
Wow.
a lot of
Oh, it's
great
60?
spots here.
Okay. Lots of good items up for grabs, yeah.
Bowser shoe looking nice though.
You could just go for the
I'll tell you
lamp
right now,
or the
Frank.
booble.
Genie Lamp, even Boobell might be advantageous, especially if he wants to continue to stunt people from getting his Coinstar. Even puts him right back into the running himself. Seeing what
Yeah.
decision he's going to end up going with. Gonna go back right.
He goes
It's
for
gonna
the
be his
lamp.
Genie Lamp.
Bowser bomb. Let's go.
More straightforward play. He does have enough to get an early game star.
Yo, he got the warp block.
One thing that's always interesting, especially when playing on Pirate Land, is that, again, your star count is not going to be significant and really is going to come down to your bonus stars. So, in situations like this,
Oh,
if you do
God
go for it,
damn it.
this is
I
a
blame
big
Jordan.
opportunity.
So that means
Oh.
this time Sotz shouldn't win.
Jordan, you hear that? You're the
I,
scapegoat for Honeycomb Havoc.
I'm just going to accept the fact.
Actually,
Here's a coin, Ben.
I'll
Psych.
I'll change my statement.
You know
gave me
what's
a coin
fun?
earlier.
Politics. Let's watch these four politicians discuss who gets to win.
I just have to tell you, Waffle, I think my favorite part is that you've claimed this game as political both times, and I don't think I have played, maybe except for one game that has involved sincere amount of politics, and I'm like, yes, we are in the House of Congress right now, according to Waffle.
Alright, Frank, we need to get Sotz out.
See, there we go.
You know
Now it's happening.
Actually,
now
no,
it's
I
happening.
need to get
Now it's happening.
What a-
People
what-
ganging up on
what-
people. Oh, Frank.
I just lost all my money!
You're approaching me in minigame coins.
What the fuck?
Oh, Frank's
I have nothing!
being really.
Okay, Waffle, I take back
That
my
coin,
sentiment. You're
Ben,
obviously
if you want.
correct.
No, you can have it.
Getting a strawberry and
Yeah.
a grape.
I told you that this game is brutal. This is the most brutal game in Mario Party 2. Like,
Looks like he's going to
friendships
opt
get
to
broken, dealerships get broken, bees go in faces.
dealerships
man.
get broken. I didn't know we were selling
Either
cars
way.
now as a part of the Mario Party sequence. All right, we're leaving with 3 left, seeing on who he wants to basically take the fall, which
know
looks
you're
like at
getting
this
it too
point
from
is
me,
going
Frank.
to be Sotz. Remember, Sotz took
No.
this game earlier.
Yeah. Sotz was like, please get a 2 for.
I just
get a
realized
two for-
something. Hold on.
Yeah.
So I just have to point this out here. Watch the character walk off the screen. They go off the hill. It's a flat line. The PNG doesn't even work. This is the first time I've seen that, and I've played this since I was a kid.
Most likely.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
you're right. They just walk. They didn't like misdraw the PNG. It's just that every
You
character
played
has
earlier,
very
trade
good
wins.
moonwalking abilities. You walk on
Yeah.
air.
Here at the Mario Party League, we are here to state, obviously, really good facts.
I mean, what about you get a 1 and I get a 1? I'll keep my word.
Okay,
No.
this is also something
sorry,
that pisses
Will.
me off
Oh,
about this
come
game. When you
on.
get a 2, for some reason the
That's
character
not
turns
fun.
around and then it turns back around to get the second one. Why does the character turn around when you get a 2?
So if we play this
How
game
the
a third
character
time,
stand still?
I'm just
Please, no. Is
I love
there another
love
cheat you forgot to
Luigi's
turn off,
booties, too.
Jordan?
Sorry, what about booty shorts? Sorry, what about booty shorts? I missed that entirely because I was focused on something
No.
else that was happening.
I said
Nothing over here.
I said I love Luigi's booty scoot. Because that's what he does when he wins a minigame.
Well, I mean, doesn't
True.
everybody? It's a great butt.
I thought it was his like breakdancing ability. Oh, that's a good roll.
And it
Yeah,
looks
I
like
thought
he's
of it
going to get all the way over the
Sure,
bridge
that's
and
how it
into
works.
an opportunity for Boo. So A lot of
Okay,
boo
what's
happening
that?
so far, Waffle, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, that's. I mean,
I thought you auto-clicked.
that's Pirate Land, man. Boo is like basically like everyone goes for him, you know. He gets all the.
And here we go.
Where am I?
First star was purchased here in Pirate Land. Let's see where the next one's going to
Alright.
move off to. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
that's a star
I'm grabbing
spawn.
that.
That's
If
right
only
before
I
him.
had a 10.
He got
Oh.
the double up, but I mean, Frank got a
Wait,
magic
no,
lamp
I'm
for this
100%.
situation, dude.
Now's the time to get a Bowser Bomb.
I could have been 2 in 1 turn.
Unfortunate for Ben in this situation. He's basically going to watch Luigi buy this next star.
Wow.
He's not only does he not get the star, but he gets to watch someone else
You
get
could
the
say-
star.
Prepare for the longest cutscene.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
could
that
say
long
no.
of a
Why would
cutscene.
I?
I don't know, you could.
You could. We're not saying
The
you
option
should.
is there.
We're not saying you should.
Big brain.
Imagine just going, you know what? Screw you. No. You travel on
That would
G
be
all the way to
quite an incredible feat of Sigma male mentality, I guess. I don't really know where else to go with
Let
that.
me get quick shout-outs to my
But here we
cousin.
go.
She is now a teacher at a college in Washington.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool for her.
Oh. Anyone's got a
blue
ward
ball!
block?
Never mind.
Blue ball,
Fuck my cousin.
dude.
That's a sentence.
What? What did he say?
I don't think it's worth repeating on the air.
Okay.
I was. Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh, here we go. Off to Mecha Marathon, a game that apparently I'm learning more and more that I'm very
boy.
skilled at, and not a lot of
A and
other
B at
people
the
are
same
as
time.
much. I don't really know how to say that. Anyway, Mecha Marathon, mashing A and B at the same time. Let's going to see what the... Of course, the save record is 29.52. We'll see if somebody's going to have the record to beat at this point. So far, it's
Looks
looking
like-
pretty good for a wind-up from
Yeah,
Sotz and
Luigi's
also from
probably-
nima74.
Like matching A and B at the same time is hard for me. I don't know. It depends on like your matching method, but like I can't do well. in
If
this
you
game
can
at
do a
all,
good
dude.
vibrate method and you're comfortable with your index and middle finger, normally that's usually pretty good. It really just depends on what people's skill sets are.
Yeah.
Gonna be a drop from Frank, so this is gonna be a Sotz v. I truly forgot who the other person was here, but this is back and forth. Sotz
No,
gonna
that's
go
a
down.
BenW.
We're getting
my
nearly to
Lord.
40.
Come on, 40, 40!
Oh wow!
Tell me I got the 40.
Jordan, you might have.
Let's go.
Oh!
Ben, holy
40.22.
Wow, man. You know, let's see it even.
That
the
is a
first
rare
time I've
feat,
seen
but a
someone
great
get to
feat
40.
nonetheless.
I got a minigame.
Congratulations, Ben.
Yeah, hello.
We need to see Ben
I can
and
stop
Mr.
playing
Toad the
Mega Man.
Gamer face off in the game.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a one.
Oh, another one on the board.
You want to give me some more coins, dude?
Yo, did Froggy and Ben
Oh,
trade
okay.
their
It
roles
was
for
low,
this
I
turn?
get it.
It apparently
Now Ben's
seems.
rolling.
Now you can buy the
Ben's
Bowser
rolling
Bomb off the
high,
shop.
Alright. What's he gonna get at the Walmart?
You're going back to start.
So again,
Should go
he's at
through the
45 coins. Keep in mind that right now he is pursuing to get that
does
coin
it
star
show-
again. No one has gotten past 68 yet.
Okay.
So a
But
lot
he
of
is gonna be
options here
landing
on the
a
table.
happening right here. So if I were him, I'd land on. I could buy a mushroom. The happening would
To
put
be
it back to
honest,
start.
I would actually
I
be
mean-
going back to
Bad
Boo
idea.
based on star spawn. Well, yeah, actually, it would be going
Getting
back
that
there.
happening.
Huh.
Also, you're now closer to the star.
All right.
He is
still
correct
the
on that,
closest
but
to
no
the
Boo.
Star. Yeah. I would've
Similar
always
to
bought
my
the mushroom
relationship
while I made
status
sure
right
to get
now,
there
no
first.
Boo.
Oh, okay, never mind.
What?
When I want a tie-up happening.
Jordan?
Is there
You
more?
have
If
something
there's
you
more
wanna
than one
say?
people on the
I
board,
am
should
forever
everyone-
single. Anyway,
Yes.
we're going to be seeing what our next game is. Looks like a 4-player. Moving on to Tile Driver is going to be our next title.
It's gonna be our
We all
next
drive
tile.
Alright.
Thank
Alright,
you.
so this
Thank you,
one's-
Waffle. Don't ever make a pun again.
Ooh, okay.
All right, we're going to see who's going to be the fastest route. Not a short hop here from Frank, but
Interesting.
run
Yeah,
might
I
be
didn't see
pretty
a lot
interesting.
of short hops from like anyone actually. What I like to do is like actually press A and Z at the same time and then like mash them lightly, and that usually gets me the tiny hops. Like Ben's doing, like Ben's getting the tiny hops right now. I don't know if that's what he's like the strategy he's doing for it.
Okay, here we go. We're down to the Koopa Shell. Basically, last one here for two competitors.
Let's go.
That's gonna
Oh,
be a Ben
close
W.
hop.
Frank was close though. That's a
good run,
yeah,
but hopefully this is going to be a surge for Ben. Keep in mind that he really did not excel very well in a lot of mini games to start with, so this may be a really good opportunity for him. That is the third one that Froggy. No, sorry, second one that he's rolled in a row.
Yup.
Dude, I think.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Froggy and Ben
going
just
with that.
traded their luck
Let's just
for
all
the
go
rolls,
back to
dude.
Hey, you're welcome.
That's the second time in a row that Froggy has
I know,
rolled a
Froggy.
1 and Ben
Give me
has
this
rolled a
10.
10.
Looks like DK is going to be able to get an item. In
Bowser
third
bomb?
place, he'll probably get an opportunity for a Genie Lamp.
Oh, some
Ooh.
really good stuff.
I'm sorry.
Now,
bro.
hear
I
me
don't
out here.
think
The
the
Bowser
bomb
suit
goes
may
there.
be
You have to take
insignificantly
my word for
good,
it.
depending on everybody else's rolls coming up
I
here.
know.
Yeah, honestly, I
Sad.
think the only one you shouldn't go for is a dueling lump. Like, every other
replace
item could
these
be
items.
viably used to your
Piece of shit.
advantage.
One mechanic that's really interesting about Mario Party 2
Lag,
is that you only
so-
get one item, so
It lies for me. So
whatever
I
you want to
probably
stick
got it wrong.
with,
Kinda-
even the skeleton key, you have to wait until
Yeah.
you actually
That's
utilize
Okay.
it.
Yeah, but I'd rather have them blamp.
You get some
Yeah. Trying to
mushrooms,
get the
probably,
suit.
so you could...
I was trying to get the magic lamp, but
Oh, that's not what he
it
wanted.
lagged.
actually.
So like I did. So like if I can skip frames.
Interesting. Maybe they're not having the best like net play connection with each other. But anyways, Denier brings up a good point. Like low rolls could actually help you for building up boo coins. You know?
EF2.
Yeah, definitely a good point. So it looks like we're going to be going to the more open world
Need to shoot.
in this one.
No,
here. Shell
Ty,
Shock.
don't touch my
An
wall,
interesting
don't
fight.
score.
All right, let's see what we got
Oh.
going on here. Oh,
Wario,
just
yeah, this is a
barely
very
missing
open
DK
map.
here. First strike's
Just
going to be on DK. Second one going to be following
Oh,
Frank.
no.
Frank's out
No.
first
Looks like
round.
people were targeting
And we're
Frank.
going to be.
double teamed.
It looks like it's going to basically be a back and forth. Oh,
Oh,
Ben's only got one
Ben
life right now, so
almost
one
died
good
right
snipe,
there.
I
and
think
he's got
Froggy left
this.
his position the entire time.
Yeah,
didn't.
nobody went for Froggy at all. That gives
I'm gonna
that
lose
gives
for
him
it.
the advantage, and now he's just gunning for Ben.
Oh, just barely misses. Oh, just misses around the corner.
Oh,
I mean, he's got
Froggy's
30
always on the
seconds, plenty of
advantage.
time to really make something happen.
Oh my god.
Ben's just running, dude. Ben's just running. Woo. Okay, he's.
Oh, big dodge here. Oh, but he does get the
man.
loft
was
right
on
over top of
fun.
That
it.
was the only shot that I hit. Oh, wait, no, I hit Frank once. Yeah, you guys just all fought each other.
Yeah, exactly.
got
He just
instantly
let
lobbed, so I had to
everyone
lob
else,
back.
Like have each other like
You feel me?
shot out, and so
Yeah.
he got the advantage over Ben.
Oh man, I've done nothing.
Oh
Ah,
my
3
god.
wins?
That's the third.
That is a 1 in 1,000
Oh, it's
chance
like,
of.
it's like
I just feel
earlier-
bad.
Like earlier,
I
don't
just
like
feel
it.
Dude,
bad
that
for
is
Froggy.
10
He has spent
score
3
Yeah, I don't blame
turns
you.
essentially doing nothing.
Is that
Oh
two
my
or
God.
3 in a row for you?
I have
three.
gotten 4 ones in a row before.
I
Which
told
was
you,
really
I
fun.
rolled 2 10
Certified
very start, and
mushroom?
those
Oh
were
my
all
God.
the good
my
rolls.
gosh,
Ah,
this,
dude.
You
this
rolled
is
like Bowser Jordan.
Yeah, that was the
That-
Bowser
He
roll.
gets there.
And you're
That's
gonna
some-
land on Bowser.
He gets it,
That's
but that is
some
still a
ass.
certified.
Hey, but keep in mind,
That's just some
Bowser.
ass. Oh my god.
This is a Bowser bonus opportunity. So third star
Can you put the
purchased
star
on
in
the
front of me?
board.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
That's behind me.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
if
my
only he
goodness.
rolled lower.
Somebody needs to get a reverse mushrooms ASAP.
Yeah, man, that's a Froggy blue ball right there, dude.
Even
Alright.
then, actually, that space is tough because you can't even take
me
the
that
skeleton key
golden
to go
option.
get over to it.
Yeah, you have to lap
Ooh,
around
Bowser's
the board.
chance time on the
Nobody-
board.
Yep.
Never mind, it's going to be a
Okay.
10,000 coin
That's
present.
cool too, but
Coin star?
Season
Coin
5 is just a bad roll season.
is
Apparently.
it just me or I feel you see these golden option being picked more often than in 3?
You can time it in 2.
Oh,
Luigi.
okay. I guess that explains.
Looking like he's actually going to go just barely short of the skeleton, or it's not the skeleton key, the gate. Opting to go with the mushroom to see if he can chase for the star.
Yeah,
Now, this
I mean,
is where this
you
gets
use that-
interesting,
like,
Waffle,
time it
because to get to that star without a genie lamp, you actually do need to pay a
Silence.
toll to get over there. So the real question is
Control
those with higher coin economy right now, do they decide
Wait,
to
wait,
jack
what
up
do I
the
do? What
price
do I do?
to stunt that
You go up
person?
and down.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't
Don't-
know.
don't
that's
spam
tough.
it.
I mean,
Okay.
who currently
Time
has
it.
Coinstar right now? Sotz?
Yeah.
I guess.
So
like a
right now,
rhythm.
Frank has it with 68.
Oh, that's right.
All right, this game's all about optimized routes and just flapping your wings pretty dang hard. It's probably the best way I could describe it.
Yeah. Oh, you want a good angle? Oh, Frank and Ben were not at a good angle. They're
Not-
gonna miss that second booster.
Not going to get
Yeah,
that
you
second
really
boost,
wanna-
but don't give up because
Yeah.
even then, that still is a sincerely good opportunity for them to come back. One cannon fire,
Yeah.
one bomb. That's going to hurt him a lot. Oh,
no.
never.
Oh, but
Well-
they're the one that gets chopped by a cannon, dude. I don't even think they need the second boost, but it looks like Froggy and Sotz are
Oh,
barely gonna
alright.
miss the second
We
boost.
lost.
Got this easily.
And yeah,
Oh
they're
my-
too
I
far
think
ahead.
it's time.
They're just too far ahead, dude. Oh, they're
Looks-
memeing. They're
At this point,
memeing.
he's basically just giving up
I
here.
want to sniff Luigi's butt.
They're just memeing
Oh.
on them.
Even getting cannon
respect
fire,
it.
and they're still
Oh, they're
chilling
good.
out.
Jesus, I can never hit those.
They're tough angles to hit. You gotta like
Yeah,
really
big-
angle yourself left.
You got to think early. That's the big
Dodge.
tip on that one. You got to think early
Never
when you
mind.
try to get into that. Like you want to make sure that you have that angle ahead of time.
Yeah. DK.
Slowly
Just
draft
memeing on the
ourselves.
wins. I love it, dude. I respect
One
it.
You know
more
what, for getting
for
hit?
Ben's sake.
Only 10 seconds is not that bad.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, a good run here.
Alright.
Should be
Is he gonna get a
approaching
fourth
last
one?
10 soon.
Okay.
Actually, I'm fine.
The
He'll
one
finally get to
ends.
Boo, but who does he steal from, though?
Should go for DK, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yo, Ben.
Stunting another person that was close to Coinstar
Oh, that's right.
again.
He gave me 30 coins earlier.
Yeah.
20 coins. And then
Wait,
you
that
Then again,
also
in
Coinstar
have
fairness,
is always
Frank
so
getting
close,
first
but so
place
far.
or a higher position right
Got
now
him
is
back.
not going
There's
to hurt
your
him as
20
much as
coins.
Ben getting a front
Thanks
place.
for the loan.
no problem.
Oh, and he does
And it's
get
time for an
another
item as well.
Five coins to get these back.
What?
Okay.
Where?
Ooh.
Where is my magic lip?
Froggy really not getting the
I think it's 'cause
barrel
he's in
end of a
second,
good luck
right?
here.
He still has a booble
Kind
though.
of is.
That booble could be really helpful.
Boobell essentially could lock him in to get Coinstar
Actually,
if he actually wants to play that.
No, I know what I
yeah. I mean,
Plenty
I
of
get the
choices that are
booble
right
from-
in this situation. Bowser Bomb, probably not the best one in this situation. Personally, if it was up to me, I'd probably be going with a Boobell.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Warplock could be helpful because he could like switch places with Frank and then pay the thomp, but like, honestly, Booble is probably just generally more helpful.
I mean, the Warplock.
Oh,
But
no.
he does go for the
Warplock
Warplock.
meta!
Keep in mind, Warplock
True.
meta was invented by Froggy Dojo himself, so
You can't even counter this item. What are you gonna do? Not get warped?
All right, he's gonna go wherever the wind, wherever that Warplock takes him.
I probably should have gotten the Boobell, but I
Yeah,
don't know.
you
especially because he would have gotten
I
Coinstar after
What am I
it.
gonna do? Steal a star?
I respect it. Not
What's
going
that
for,
gonna do me?
not going for the better item, going for the
lot?
funny Warplock. Respect.
It's just gonna put
Yeah,
a
you
target
don't-
on my back.
All right, not getting
Yeah, you
an
don't
item
wanna
at the
do that.
Walmart. Interesting. What does Frank do in this
Why can't it be a
situation?
let's
Costco
see.
waffle?
I mean,
Yeah, we're gonna use
Walmart's
it.
probably just a more recognizable brand.
Like, are we really gonna disrespect Koopa Kid like that? Or not Koopa Kid, the Koopa, and say, oh, you know what? Oh, wait a minute,
Oh.
another certified terrible roll.
No, don't you mean a certified moment?
No, you're correct. You're correct. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll shut my mouth. Anyway, we're going up to abandoned ship.
What a fitting minigame considering the theme of this board.
Alright.
All right, you.
Of course,
remem-
we've talked
you
about this
gotta
here in
remember
the
to
past,
match
and
A.
shout outs to, of course, to people like Zoomzyke who have alluded and discovered things like this here. Of course, there's a cap to mashing until you basically get toward the end. Also, thank you to
Yeah.
Type, because I think you told me that last night as well when we were playing some Mario Party 2. We got 23 seconds left to go here. Good
Looks like no
race
one's
right
really-
now. Looks like
okay,
it's going to basically be
Froggy's going for
between
bonus
Ben,
points. All right,
Ben,
Ben's
Froggy.
coming up right
Oh,
here.
Froggy, that's going to hurt him
Frank,
big time
Ben!
there. Ben's going
What?
to take that.
I got
Frank
3
looked like he
coins.
was,
Good
like,
enough
really
for
Some
me.
ahead,
reason,
and then
I don't know
Ben
how
just
I didn't know
wrecked
mashing
you.
ate my input like that fish.
You need to worry about fast mashing at around 15 seconds.
Back to what I'm used
Ah.
3?
Kind of like Scalper, you know? It only matters at the like end. Froggy?
Okay, here we go. 48.
Froggy is slowly but surely coming up on Coinstar. No one's actually near Boo, so
Alright, get a
he
1.
could,
Just go
he
back.
could take it just eventually. Alright, do you
Well,
pay the
again,
thomp if
basically
you're
within
free?
9 coins to get it at this point. And
Alright,
only going
Frank
for
pays the
1, so
thomp.
he isn't going to try to rise that toll a little bit. But he is the closest
Yeah.
to the star at this moment. DK very close behind, though.
He could overshoot it if he
Yes.
doesn't win minigames. He really needs to. He needs to just
Hit the hexagon.
like rely on his minigame wins to get that star.
Hip drop.
It's time to have some fun with some hexagon.
Yep.
Hexagon.
For those that are colorblind, I feel bad about this game, but
No.
don't worry.
No.
Oh, wait. Oh, just barely,
that was
just
close.
barely hitting the corner. but Sutz.
I do it again.
Oh my goodness. That's gonna hurt. We're gonna stay on the white.
Is it getting hot in here? Is it just me?
Was
Both
Froggy
of them
just
are gonna be able to
flirting
run
with
just
Ben or
fine.
something? What?
Hey, sometimes Ben is a great-looking individual who has Mario Party League merch, which you can get at !! merch.
True.
Going to
Oh,
Cyan, he just
Ben,
barely gets to jump.
Ben.
Oh, it didn't come back up in time.
Barely ricocheting off of
Wait,
Mario.
actually, no. No, this is bad. This is very bad, actually.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Frank, you have
Coinstar just finally
Yeah, I
updated
had
here
the other
to go
two.
to
All
Froggy
right,
I
Dojo.
had
Froggy
the other
takes
two until
Coinstar
just
from
now.
Frank.
Alright,
he
there's
could
really
warp
no
block
bad
him.
options here.
He's gonna go with me.
Or block. He does switch with Luigi.
Yeah, talk shit
This
about
is a
my warp block
turnaround.
now.
This is a possible
I
turnaround
didn't.
for Waff. Or
I was about to yell at Froggy
Why
if
do I
he
keep
got
mixing
that
both of you
question.
up?
Not
For
happening
Froggy.
on the first, but does it affect the second
And
one
luckily
too?
for
Yes.
Froggy, he didn't
Yep.
land on any of those
All right.
happening spaces.
What do I need?
Now he's the closest to the star, and nothing can really
7
stop
or
him.
9, sure.
I was really hoping I'd get off the bridge.
Even a
That's
50-coin battle
neither.
wouldn't stop him. That was wow. That warp block really worked out for him. Maybe
No
warp block
question.
is- Maybe there is a warp,
Warp block
meta.
is the most broken item in this game.
Warp block somehow just does the wildest things, and that's a
You have
perfect
1 in 2
example
chance
of that.
Going where you want to go for free? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you think the Boobo's the best item in the game? You think the Magic Lamp's cool? Nah, bro. Warp block, bro. It does
I think the
everything.
best item. I think the best item in the game is the friends we made along the way.
True. Honestly, to all you in chat, you are the best item in the game.
Aw.
you're
Oh,
on
if
the
he
same
pays a
space as me.
thump. That's a race between Froggy and Sotz, but Froggy does have the advantage
Good
of going
old-fashioned
first.
race.
Alright, we'll see who gets the star between those two.
Basically, it's going to come down to next roll. If it's high enough, it's
Yeah.
basically going to lock it for one of those two. If we can get it for Froggy, that's a major turnaround right now because Frank actually called it earlier. Minigame is very highly contested between Frank and Froggy right now.
Ooh.
And
Yeah,
here we go.
we'll
We're off
see.
to Skateboard Scamper. This game isn't
Alright.
all about just simply mashing. It's also about how you really position yourself with your skateboard. What
Yeah,
hills
I mean,
you take, how high you jump, little things like that can really affect you down the line here. Initial lead for Froggy Dojo is looking really good, especially as when it gets to the mashing
Ooh,
category.
Frank's close. The thing you have to worry about is you only have to worry about not dying at the beginning. At the end, it's just sort of a mash-up, but this beginning could give you a head
Ooh,
start.
that's going to
gonna
hurt
be a-
Frank right there.
Ooh, that's a
We
a
may
fight there.
possibly have a winner
No
here unless
doubt
somebody
match
magically
Froggy.
comes
No,
up.
thank you.
Froggy
I'm winning a
Dojo,
mashing
great
game.
run.
In
Froggy?
this lobby?
Yeah, Froggy might have minigame to himself, and
My
he
party
has
too.
Coinstar to
It
himself.
doesn't feel good
Might
to
have minigame
mash.
too.
Feels like, feels like
Alright,
chewing banana.
who's gonna get that
Still
star?
banana.
Froggy's gonna get that star. That's now he has
The
a
luck
very
is turning
strong
around
team.
here for Froggy Dojo. First star in play. He's got minigame and he's got Coinstar right now.
No.
A
Yeah,
lot of
dude.
things are looking up for our residential frog.
Oh, well.
And he also
He
gets
bought
to
the
visit
skeleton key.
Boo. So that's
Sure.
There's a lot of options he could do. He could forward that coin lead. He could take someone's star. Like a lot of stuff. And I don't think anyone. DK is not rich enough to steal his star.
Wait, so
And I don't think.
You could land
Okay,
on that
DK is
juicy
almost
item
rich
space.
enough to steal his star. So
I've already been
One
hit by
minigame, he's
Bowser's
basically got
bomb.
the opportunity. This
Yep.
could be a
Could be
race for
for
Boo
both.
coming up here, which would be
oh.
quite
I see in the chat tells me
interesting.
something I didn't know. In
not
Skateboard
like
Scamper, if you
Smackdowns.
hit the corner of an upwards ramp, it pushes you ahead. I did not know that. Huh. Learn something every day.
No.
Alright. That Koopa Kid will slow him down from having enough coins to steal a
Oh,
star.
you passed it though.
We'll see what happens between those two and Boo, because that could be
So
very
I'm
interesting
seeing where the
politics.
hidden blocks probably are.
Where?
The
And
the blue
it's
space,
time for a
the blue
tried and
space
true game.
happenings are
Hot rope
probably
jump.
The hidden blocks.
No one has landed on the Sharks, dude. Like, If someone gets it strong, that's like.
All right, what number are we going to?
And the hidden block star is there. That's like a 66%
zero.
chance of getting one.
All right. Let's
Okay,
hold tight
have fun.
here. Let's go ahead and enjoy a little bit of a hot rope jump, ladies and gentlemen.
You liar.
I thought I would.
Of course, the very beginning of this is typically pretty easy to time, but once you start getting double digits, it starts to get a little more complex.
It
Faster
starts off
jumps,
chill, but
different
then it gets
timing.
toasty.
Patience is going to be a big deal here.
But you really have to
Coming
watch
up
out
to
for
11.
You don't have to watch out for when it speeds up. You have to watch out for when it slows down because that can throw off your rhythm.
No,
It has.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's
I'm
Frank.
shitting the bed tonight.
Oh, hello.
Big drop
Well-
here on Frank. He actually had a really good opportunity for
Again.
mini games.
All right, Saucy.
Now this is going to be a fight. Sotz versus Froggy. We're getting to 22.
This could be a third Froggy win in a row. That could basically like
Short hop
barely
and that
be
stutter
good
almost
for a
affected
game.
both of them pretty badly here.
Yeah.
Oh, but he got
Oh,
subject
what
to
up?
the change.
No.
Oh,
Ah,
Damn it.
man.
What a
I'm more
fight.
mad about that.
what a fight.
I learned to be patient
That
in
was
that game.
no three
Oh,
Froggy
what the
wins
heck?
in a
It's
row
already the
here.
last fight. What the hell?
It's Mario Party 2. Alright, no one's playing
Alright,
the S
who's
tier
getting
Mario,
the,
so.
the bonus 10 coins?
Boy,
As a reminder, chat, our
Going
next
away.
game is positioned to be at 9
Going away.
o'clock. If our
Going
players are
away.
ready
I have a
earlier before that
screenshot
point,
of
sick.
me and a
If
friend
not,
making
no big deal.
69 jumps and then us both dying at 69.
On purpose?
69
complete
funny
accident.
number comedy.
Well,
Ooh, he does go to boom,
What
which
does he
is tough.
do?
hi. So Frank
This is-
has.
Well, okay,
Happening.
so
You have minigame and coin.
I'll let
Do
them
I have
speak,
minigame?
actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm listening in
I
right now.
find that hard to believe. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
You have minigame by a pretty good margin.
I'm just.
Alright,
gonna
well,
say-
Sotz, are you stealing from me?
No.
Okay, if you happen to get here with 50 coins and I've stolen a star, are you gonna steal my star?
No.
Okay.
So I think you should steal the star. Or Frank's.
Interesting.
Because I don't have any
Ben's
bonus.
the only one that can get this star.
But I don't have
Just
any
saying.
bonus.
And
That's true. Well, okay, well,
I could
if I think
still
about
get shot.
if I think about it like this, if Sotz gets here, are you gonna steal? Oh, I guess it doesn't make sense to steal
Yeah, you
coins
could
from me.
steal. I mean, you could steal.
If I
coins.
steal a star and you steal coins, I mean that's whatever. It's also the fact I'm about to land on Bowser to make it potluck. So Frank has happening.
And he could decide.
He's
kill
at
by
he's
D.
at what? 2 happenings? Or 3?
Something like that.
Yeah, you both are at 1.
I don't have any bonus.
Yeah, you don't. You could tie for a bonus. And you're closest to the star.
If I can get the rolls.
That's very true. And he's assuming, yeah. I mean, I think you can get there in 5 turns.
I get a 1 or a 4, and I.
I think your
don't
coin
get it.
star is also not a bad idea considering it's Bowser.
Always interesting to hear
True.
player
about
comms
to land
about
on.
the situation. Honestly,
Yeah.
there's a lot of
Yeah,
right
and there's still a
decisions in
star
this
spawn
one,
down here.
but all of them
Probably
basically
pass it
help
then.
Froggy in one way, shape, or form.
The thing is,
I think it's
are
actually
you
the only
like?
star
I
spot
think
left.
the question is, are you comfortable with having
Another-
71
another
be the
couple
coins
of-
to beat like the amount of coins you need to beat to like take coin star if you're Froggy?
Or just steal nothing and you don't put a target on your back.
The warp block meta.
A little bit of a callback to last
Oh
season.
man.
Like,
It's
you
gonna
don't
be
want to do that, really.
Ben's placing is also pretty high on the leaderboard.
Yours
So
is too.
yours. You're only a
Yeah,
point
his is
behind him.
higher.
You're only a point behind him.
Listen, I'm not on the leaderboard. I
That's true.
finished
I'm
last
not thinking
game.
about stealing your star. Don't worry, Sotz.
Thank you.
I
bro.
mean, you should, because you just keep him at the bottom.
I think the
No,
safe
no way.
play would probably be.
I
coins
wasted
from
my
Sotz.
life in qualifying. I'm not
For
gonna...
the people that are tracking minigame, do you want to tell me who's second in minigame?
Definitely not me.
Frank.
I didn't get. I
Yeah,
didn't win
Frank.
It's
That
me
makes sense.
Sots
Yeah.
may not be far
by
behind.
22 coins ish.
Mm.
I think me and Ben are like equal.
Yeah.
Though. I mean, if you go for Frank, you could guarantee yourself placing higher than him in case he managed to catch you
That's
in a
also
minigame.
very-
Waffle,
I
if you
mean,
were in this position,
I
what
could
would
say
you
the same
do?
about doing you. You're at the same amount of
I'd
points as
steal
me.
the safest
Exactly.
play would
He
be
keeps
stealing
the
coins
min-
from
he's gonna
Sotz.
probably
Froggy
keep
already
the
has
happenings
coins.
though.
I'm
so he
only
has
doing
minigame
this because
star.
Mario Party 2 is a short game. We need to extend this
The
timer.
best, the safest play would be coins from Sotz.
Man.
Thanks for looking out, Froggy.
Scrolling.
Prevent
No
Socks from
problem,
stealing his
Jordan.
star.
I wish I could do random between you two. You could go flip a coin, but
And then it's just gonna go
Alright,
for
he's going for
star
star steal.
I'm also a tiny
That's a
bit more
great
scared
option.
of Frank. Yeah, also a tiny bit more scared of Frank because he can get a skeleton key here and actually visit Boo.
Exactly.
I won't steal from you if you don't steal from me.
The
And
play.
Sots, you won't steal from me.
The play of not
I
an
won't
eye
steal
for a
from
not
you
an
either.
eye.
No.
You can't steal from him.
Exactly.
Alright, well,
I think
I'm
you
gonna
should go for Frank.
I'm gonna trust Frank here.
Ah!
Alright, he trusts Frank.
Something that's
Frank.
kind of rare.
Yeah,
That's
I
with
think
the
Frank
Bowser
can
bomb.
even get enough to steal a star.
Yeah.
Well, keep in mind, he
I
already
can't blame
has
you for that.
Coinstar
Hey,
locked
friend.
down. Like, he could go for somebody else in that situation,
Oh,
but
actually, I want the stars pack to go,
Yeah.
honestly.
I didn't time. Okay.
I probably would have
Thanks,
done coins
Bowser.
and sauce if I were him, but I mean,
Big fan, big fan.
like like a star is pretty good too, you know. No one's really.
well, in this
really-
situation, he still has the
yeah.
money that he needs to buy another star in that situation.
That's,
And
that's
going off the
Bowser.
fact that
Or
he
Havoc.
has minigame, he has
Or a
coin
battle.
right now, he has a very
that-
distinct
Battle.
opportunity here.
A battle could give Sots enough
with
to
all
steal a
three.
star. Although Sots did say he wasn't going to steal a star from Froggy, but. Yeah. What item does Bender have right now? Is the skeleton key?
I don't remember, actually. I think
Yeah,
it's
I don't
that or
remember
mushroom.
either.
16.
Might be a triple shroom, actually. I'm
You
not
can
sure.
Pause. If you leave the map, you can pause.
But I don't want to do that.
I'm
Pretty sure it's
lazy.
the 16th turn.
Cool.
Yeah, I think we just had the last 5 turns event, so.
Oh,
Alright, he's paying the thump.
Okay.
fair enough.
Wow.
Not in the direction of the star. He gets the happening.
Although,
Gambling.
still it's a smart choice. Happening hasn't been as frequent on this board, which is a little surprising, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I forget if Frank has 2 or 3 happenings, but I think this is
Oh,
So let's
hey,
see if we got
no,
another
we're dueling.
another Bowser.
Alright,
would
he's
you go
gonna
for
do
me?
coins.
I need coins.
But
He's
Frank
going for
has
that coin star.
Froggy has
He
coins.
can get more from
You have the most.
That is a little
I'm surprised you
strange,
didn't steal
just
from Frank, I'm gonna
because.
be honest with you.
I'm
Well,
the
no, Ben.
minimum
Ben will
ROI.
probably get that.
20
Yeah.
would have mean 10 with
Whoa!
26.
He gets 5 more coins there.
Hey, friends.
But, ooh. He's barely short
This
of
is where you
coin
give me all
star.
70 coins.
So
you get
He
here's the
has
thing.
to win the
Man,
duel.
you are
Here's
the
the
funniest
thing.
person in the game.
He could duel him for 21 and
Go
get
in.
the minigame star. Or
You know
sorry,
the
my
score,
fault.
right?
The coin star.
No.
Yeah.
Coin star is up for grabs
Play
right here.
buttons that are A, B, or Z. You just hit
This
all
decides
whoever
if
gets all 5
Froggy
first ones, like in
keeps his
order.
coin star or if
Okay.
Sots takes it.
It's like Grasshopper from
Down to
Insecure.
this duel.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Saber Swipes. Of course, combination A, B, and Z will be your winner here. Coin Star is on the
Winner
line at
takes
this
coin
point.
star.
Oh,
Froggy!
Froggy!
He gets to keep his coin star.
Stop
It
in
delayed my
competition.
Just for a bit. He's not. And Sots is still not too far
I'm
from
the
coin star. He just
7
needs to win a few more
sailor.
mini games, but like, it's doable. But it's a
Congratulations,
lot harder
Sailor.
now.
You made it to Friday.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the
Oh, I
Bowser.
forgot about this.
What's playing
Multiplying.
codes?
Oh. Right, that's just
Oh, that's okay. He doesn't have a
Losing
total.
19 coins earlier and then another on top of that. Well, I think that pretty much answers your question on if he's going to get
I
coin
don't
star or
think
not.
that's true.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
All right. Froggy
No, he's
has
gonna
mini
have
games.
Bowser.
Oh my God!
Bro.
Why?
Bowser bonus.
So many
Ben
Bowsers.
will land on Bowser. We got 4
Bowser bomb?
Bowsers.
Bowser Revolution?
Bowser's a friendly
Revolution.
neighborhood guy. He's a man of the people.
No!
Loves him.
For me.
That is all the money here for Frank. That is going to pretty much stunt him for the rest of the game.
Jordan, I don't think I'm sure if Froggy has coin star. Bowser might be the one getting coin star today.
Bowser has coin star
No, not
already at this
again.
point.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. You
I
gotta beat
wouldn't have mind
Bowser's coin
Tile Driver
star.
again. That game's fun.
Holy
Okay,
shit,
that-
dude. Bowser might
Not
win
the
today.
one.
I saw,
Below.
yeah, I saw it.
Alright.
Alright, this first time we're gonna be French.
Everybody's tried and true favorite. I've probably done it at some form of an anime or gaming convention in the past.
Did you hear what Sots said?
I missed it.
He said the first time we're gonna be French, and so he was calling it the white flag was getting raped.
Interesting.
Oh, no.
Oh, the Shy Guy juked 2 of them, dude. Wow. The mind.
No, I don't
games
want
from
to.
Shy Guy.
Shoot
So
me
this
too.
is going to be down to Ben and Froggy Dojo now.
There you go.
And-
Another win for Froggy.
See, I got what I wanted. It's fun.
Yeah, Froggy.
The
he
mustard
pretty
balloon
much has
stays.
minigame very much locked. Maybe he's at least close to locking minigame if he keeps up the streak. Like,
One thing's for sure, first about 12 or 13 turns really looked very, actually no, first 10 turns actually looked very rough for Froggy, but man, this turnaround has been significant for him.
yeah, I mean that's Mario Party. No matter how like rough it may seem at the start, you always have like shots. You can always take it back.
Well, Sotz is playing in the game, Waffle.
Why do you get the 8?
True.
We've landed on so many blue
Alright.
spaces.
Immediately going to
We're
the
going
next
to
4
Dizzy
players.
Dancing once again.
This game again.
Is Frank
I
gonna
blame
snipe
Jordan.
it again, or will
You can
someone
always-
else figure out the
Why
controller
can you hip
first?
drop in this game?
You can ground pound in this game?
I
What?
mean,
Yeah, you
Let's
can
find out.
you can punch. I mean, so many things can
Okay.
happen in this situation. It's honestly kind of funny.
I have only
All
ever
right,
seen
first
people
person to
move.
find the direction was
here's
Froggy.
the point.
Oh,
No
Froggy!
hesitation,
That's-
easy
this is
sweep.
fine.
Takes another one.
Point made.
Strong Froggy showing. I think like I don't think anyone can touch him. He has coin. He has minigame. Only Chime can
That's 3.
really stop Froggy now.
Now you're gonna get the 8.
Only 3 turns
Yeah.
left.
I mean, it was a 2 and I lost 6. That's kind of
Moving
an
past the 9.
Oh,
another,
almost
another,
the Bowser.
another Bowser visitation.
There's a
Bowser
bonus
knocking
one
on
for
your
it this
door.
season.
True.
All right, almost another duel. That could have been interesting. And Frank gets another 10. Oh, what does he land on if he goes down?
Well, the thing
Oh,
of
he
it
can
is,
get
is that
another
if,
half. Oh wait, no, that's not half. That's an 8 out
well,
of
I
6.
think he probably should be putting himself in position because he needs to get a star right now. He has
Head first, though.
maybe happening star right now.
The problem is he's poor, so
Aren't
he's
we
got to
all?
win those minigames. Aren't we all poor when we look deep down inside of ourselves? Yeah.
So
I
great position
forgot.
here. One minigame
Okay.
win, and he basically has this on lock. Although this is 1v3 Archer rival. If he wants to stunt his competition, basically
You could
Froggy
win
just
by
needs to win this.
outboosting the one.
All right, Toad, don't be. Oh, Toad.
It really comes down to the spacing you allow the other players to give here. 30 seconds on the clock. First snipe. Frank's already
Frank is
just out.
immediately. All right.
Oh, but Boo's trying to narrow the gap.
Ooh.
That's pretty
Ben
much going to be a
has
lock
to
on that
Jim
one.
carry the team. And Ben
15
Jim carry
seconds
the
left
team.
to
He
go.
has 15 seconds. And
Are you kidding me?
that
These
Koopa
AI.
kid. That Koopa kid did not want the team.
I
to
won
win,
that
dude.
as the 3 the other day. It's not easy.
I can
Dude,
see. it.
Koopa kid
That was a
just-
huge win. That was a huge win right there.
Yeah,
Koopa kid's
cooperates.
throwing, and that's not good for Frank.
Bowser.
He can still land
Oh,
that chime.
I don't
Oh
know.
shit! I actually got one of these. All right, is
Is
the
this a hidden block? We're finally seeing the blue
Oh.
space happening.
Okay.
We
Nope.
So this
No
could be a
hidden block.
chase now for that star. If Frank doesn't roll high enough, he still is in contention.
Yeah.
This
If Frank
last turn,
overshoots
right?
it,
no, that's
I don't
2.
think there's much that could stop
so
Froggy
turn.
from taking it. Okay, it looks like Ben does have a skeleton key, so he could actually go to Boo. Yeah. He's
Thanks for
not
the
too
hidden
bad.
block game.
Going here for DK.
No.
One
Almost-
spot off.
Almost every,
That is a
Almost every
40
blue space on
coin.
this first island
40
landed on.
coin
Yep.
bank right now.
That's not.
And that is going to
Alright,
hurt
he
Frank at this
overshoots it.
point. Though he does
but he
get
also
another
has-
happening,
That's a duel.
which is helpful.
Wait! Yeah, that is
Oh.
a duel!
I needed that just for the security.
I mean, can we duel for 1 coin?
minimum's 10.
No.
Minimum is
What the hell is
10,
that
which is
crap?
actually pretty nice.
Is this duel gonna decide much? I wonder.
All in.
He's going all in, dude. He's playing poker.
It's time to see who's going to be the quickest reaction time on this.
Asba!
And
Oh, I got
Frank.
wrong one wrong.
A misplay from dalerben. It's going to be 21 coins, or 22 coins rather, for Luigi.
Ben's not looking good. He's
The
got
only
a
game
star
where you
still,
can
and he doesn't
duel
have
on
any
a
bonus stars.
Space that doesn't
Chat.
exist.
By the way, I just want to give you a quick reminder that there are more than one game happening tonight. We'll be actually getting our wonderful Typh coming in later on to hang out with us a little bit to commentate the illustrious matchups here. So friendly reminder, Latios, Owen, Pat, and Super Popple will be coming up here later on, so hope that you're ready to go and excited for the next matchup.
Perfect. No.
So it's going to be the next
okay.
pursuit.
Oh,
you changed a little.
froggydojo on to the next one. On to the
This
third
is the
one.
one I
He's
can't
got a
find.
significantly good lead right now.
Yeah, dude, Froggy's just busted.
Although you can start choking at 4 and 5 here. So if you don't have that timing locked down, you're going to be in a tough position.
Watch the stride.
Everyone's at 3 right now.
Never mind.
Frank pulls up ahead of Froggy. The 4 and 5
All
are the
right,
ones
see what
that
the
are hard
lockdown's going to be.
time.
Chain chop, no. He just needs 1.
All right.
There we go. We got 2 people on,
And
3 people
Froggy
on
at
4 now
4.
at this point.
Ah,
But
And
number
Frank
5.
takes it. First time he's won in a while.
See, what I didn't say is I was Luigi.
he's green.
I mean, I wish I was.
Luigi's
right
is
now.
green.
Last.
Actually, you had a time 5 versus crapshoot.
High enough
It kind
roll,
of
he
is
gets
on that
it.
play.
I think he is still short.
He might be a few spaces short.
So I get a blue that's been landed on, or I get a Bowser.
Oh God.
Oh.
I think you want the Bowser.
I don't think there's much
I
Bowser
think
could do to
chance
him.
Time, honestly.
Like, if he loses
Have it
30
up for
coins, he can
chance
still
time.
afford that star.
I wouldn't want chance time.
Nah, you want
Actually, I don't know if that's been landed on after the reset. I didn't keep track of that.
it. I mean,
Long-term investment, man. Go for the Bowser.
I don't want to lose my coins.
Oh yeah, you go for Bowser and go for Bowser Revolution.
Thanks.
Oh,
I don't want to lose my coins.
Interesting. I would have actually gone for the Bowser if I were him, but I can see why he's going to play
Bowser chance time could happen, which I definitely could see why he wouldn't want that to happen.
I honestly forgot about Bowser Chime.
Hey,
I like
6,
never got to
and
get
then you
that.
got
second
6
in the right place.
12, and then if you combine like 1 and 2, that's a 3. And if you take a backwards
Luigi's
3 with a
roll's gonna
normal
end up
3, that's an 8. So you got an 8.
That's confusing.
It's
Alright,
a
so we
tight race
have-
here.
It's true.
I think we pretty much have a
not sure
lockdown
for
on
Frank.
who's going to be the person that's taking
I'll
the
post
first
my,
place.
hidden block tracking after the game.
Yeah, honestly, unless someone lands on a chime, but doesn't look like there are many people who are even close to one.
Doesn't really matter what I do here, but
Let's see what he
get
follows
second
up.
regardless.
He's got a whole minute to basically endure this race.
Nice nihilism from Frank. It doesn't matter what I do.
Okay, we get another strike.
Frank
It is
doesn't even make me-
winnable as the one, just very difficult.
It's really difficult.
Especially if
though.
you have people just constantly barraging you, it's not really the most fun of games to play from time to time as the one.
Frank hasn't been getting shot that much though. He's still getting shot, but he's not. So far, it looks like the 3 are actually missing a.
He's
decent
still
amount of
there,
their
but again, the
shots.
goal is he's got to get to the end. It's not just surviving; it's getting to the end.
I think it's like one.
It's winning
Like
him.
there's one more screen before the end.
The nuttiest play. Damn it.
Fine. There's another
This
section.
This isn't looking good for Frank now. He's getting shot. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
again,
no,
he's-
that's a Frank L.
He's still alive. 5 seconds left to go. He's
oh,
basically
he's
near the end. They just have to stop
Oh,
him.
no, he
They
got
just have
shot.
to stop him. They stopped
Oh,
him.
that's so
Just
close.
barely. Just
so close.
barely.
It's so far, dude.
Exhausted.
Alright, I have a, that's what
God, you
they
hate
say
to
in the
see it,
interview
man.
if I
It's
get one.
painful.
Well, you won, so.
Given that we have extra time, I'll probably pull 3 interviews. So,
2011.
Right.
all right. Friendly reminder to let me get screenshots and stuff here, but
I got
Alright.
Give me star. Let's go.
Froggy,
No,
Froggy takes
Froggy
minigame.
has minigaming coin, and I have happening.
Froggy Dojo,
Secured me
excellent
second.
bonus stars.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
happening, I
strong-
think, is going to
strong
go to
comeback.
I
yep
haven't won
to
on
Frank.
Pirate Land in leagues ever.
I'm legally requiring all of you to watch this cutscene.
That's fine with me.
If you skip Mario Party 2 cutscenes, is there
I'm
even
the-
In
anything
case.
right with you?
My controller is on my table. Yo ho ho, a cave full of treasure.
Ooh, I'm a ghost.
Wrong line!
Oh shit, it's
You
a
wouldn't be
ghost!
thinking of stealing me treasure now, would you,
I'm
lady?
so scared of ghosts. Pirate
Who the
Ghost
fuck are you
especially.
calling a ghost, bro?
Oh
Alright,
my
who goes there?
god!
Boy,
It's Luigi! Just kidding.
It's the Seven Seas Sailor.
Huh?
Ah, so the Seven Seas Sailor, you'll never get me, plunder! Arr.
Beat your ass into the Atlantic.
No, you can't beat my ass in the
All the
Atlantic.
way
We're
to
in
the
the Pacific
Pacific.
Ocean! Oh, which ocean? Which specific ocean are you
We're
gonna...
in
are
all
you gonna...
Seven Seas Sailor.
Oh, all 7 of them? All 7 seas, really?
You found the one part
Ah,
Yeah,
fuck,
get
I got
fucked.
hit! Ah,
to the
God
Arctic
damn
with
it.
you.
I have to go back and heal... Ah,
I have
shit.
a question. Why
Yeah.
does Bowser just don't stab you from the top?
Because he's respectable.
Yeah.
Punk you straight to horny jail, but death. Death is the ultimate horny jail, really.
That's just
Ah,
how.
What?
yes, the
Alright.
star for the Seven Seas Sailor.
Congratulations to Froggy Dojo for the very strong win. Good job. And good job to everyone who played here. That was very fun to watch.
All right, let me go ahead and get
See,
this.
Froggy, by not stealing my star, you gave Frank more points.
You know what? This is all revenge because Typh didn't bet on me.
You know what's
Oh,
cool
that's
about
true.
these final star
You can
counts?
go ahead. Yep, perfect.
These final star counts can all be graphed as 2 to the x. 2 to the 1.
True.
Wait, yeah.
I
Wait,
wish
no,
I
no,
was
you
in
can't get 0 from 2 to the x.
No, it can't.
But I forgot
Yeah.
about 0, my bad.
No,
Just 2 to the 0th power.
You can go to the next section.
1.
wait. No, x to the power of 2.
No, 2 to the power of...
Ben
wait.
getting the blues and the
Oh yeah, no,
happenings.
x squared. Wait, no, wait.
The
Working on-
next.
No, you can't get 2 from x. I guess you can, but like not with whole numbers.
X to the
Yeah,
2, you can get 0, 1, 2,
Yeah,
and 4.
exponential graphs are vertically asymptotic.
You know what else
Okay.
is exponential?
X equals
The
0.
viewership behind watching Mario Party League. Anyway, thanks for
yeah.
that. We'll go ahead and pull in the likes of our boy Ben, Froggy, and Frank for some interviews here today. So make sure to stick around, and thanks for playing, and congratulations, everybody.
Alright.
Alright. Thank you.
GG's, everyone. Fun to watch.
Well, Waffle, we have successfully grinded the adventures of our first game here. It was a great chance to get a chance to sit down with you in a little chill environment and watch some
Yeah.
intense Mario Party, would you say?
Yeah, it was fun commentating with you. I really enjoyed just watching and talking about the game. And we saw some like really a really interesting game play out here, and like interesting boo steals, interesting mini games, like, and just an interesting conversation from all the players. Like, it was a fun game, you know.
How does it feel, by the way, that I told you to make a prediction and your prediction was correct, by the way?
I didn't even notice that, dude. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was too invested to even realize that. Usually,
I feel ya.
I'm so wrong that I make angles right, but today I'm so right I make angles wrong. Yeah.
Let's pull in Froggy Dojo to interview him. How about that?
Yeah.
All right. Froggy Dojo.
Hi.
First off, I want to give you a congratulations, man. A well-fought victory, especially just if you compare your first sequence or the first part of the game to your second part of the game. It was quite the comeback story, just safe to say here. So I want to just start out with that as a question to you here. You had a very frustrating first 10 turns. Luck was not on your side. 3 straight ones. I mean, a lot of things that really didn't sit well with you here. So talk to me about like what your mentality was, how you kind of overcame that hoop and really put yourself in a position to win later on.
So at that point, I was, just trying to get the best position I could. I don't track stats, because that's just a lot to keep track of while also playing a full game. I tracked hidden blocks, which we didn't land on any, sadly. But getting the what was it? Yeah, just going down there and getting the boo was a big thing I want to do. That's why I used my gold at that top, because there's nothing at the top area. I knew I wasn't gonna get happening star. May as well just skip them all and get to boo and get something. I did get something, and it's what won me the game, and it's called a warp block. That warp block swapped me with Frank. That's a lot of movement, first of all. Then I was able to buy a star, and because I had gone to Boo earlier, I could steal a star from Boo.
From Boo?
Yeah, from Boo. Boo, his reserve. Yeah, so I was able to steal a star because of Boo, which I chose Ben because I trusted Frank to not steal from me. That ended up not mattering, so I kind of just picked who got last, sadly, but just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, the warp
question.
block got me the win. I attribute a lot of my winning to swapping with Frank.
If you swap
Yeah,
with
that-
anyone else, would your plan be the same? Like,
Yes, if Sotz would have been fine. Because I still would have gotten to Boo. Ben would have been the worst case scenario, but I would have been able to go to the shop and do something there. But Frank was best case scenario. 1 in 3 chance is really good if you're a Mario Party player. And I just want to advocate warp blocks are really good in Mario Party 2. No one's gonna steal them from you because they're a warp block. But if you want to swap with a specific person, it's a 1 in 3 chance. That's not bad.
They have a secret value to them, no question about that. So Froggy, just one more thing I want to just talk about this year. Going into, again, like that second half was stellar for you. One of the things that really kind of took off that I noticed is that you started to really dominate in mini games. It almost felt like it was a momentum change more than anything else here. I don't know if that was something that you caught or noticed in that situation, or maybe that's something that you felt like, okay, I can start, grinding at these mini games more, or what was going through your head at that time?
I think I just started getting mini games I was better at. Like
Okay.
I wasn't losing them by that much. Like Dizzy Dancing, the first Dizzy Dancing I didn't lose by that much. Tile Driver, I was second. I was like half a second off of winning that. Then we got some mashers, and I'm not great at those. I won some team games. I apparently was a mini game threat like the entire game, and I didn't notice, just because I kept having my money taken from me, whether it be to me doing chance time incorrectly or a Bowser bomb.
yeah, like Frank was a good contender for minigame in the early game too, but then like at some point you just started winning more and more minigames, and then it started to be clear that like no one can really touch your minigame count. Like, how did that make you feel?
Like in Abandoned Ship, my strategy for that game, especially in this pod, with all 3 very good mashers, I'm not gonna win, so I'm gonna just try and get as many side coins as I could. And I think I got like 3 coins in that, which is still pretty good. It adds up. We didn't get one minigame that I really like, which is Platform Peril, where you can also get a lot of extra coins. But we got Skateboard Scamper, which I somehow won.
Yeah,
I guess everyone had worse jumps than me, and I was able to get all the coins there. So it's just like, what can I, in these minigames that I'm not gonna win, what can I do to just help myself a little? And usually that's just getting extra coins.
Right.
Yeah. And something that Ty points out in chat is that so there's like if I think she said that if you like land on the corner of an upwards ramp, I don't know if I'm remembering that correctly, but you can like get ahead.
I have no idea what she's talking about. I just jump up the ramp because it's faster.
Yep. Yeah, which is actually something that not everybody else did in that situation. Like, I caught Sotz starting to come back, but he pretty much got bogged down when it was basically the steps that came up there in that moment. So
yeah, one thing I noticed I was able to do what the others weren't able to do was jumping for the coins right before the down ramp. Usually jumping for the coins is a trade-off for speed because you land near the bottom of the down ramp, so you don't get a lot of speed. I was able to get the coin and also get most of the ramp, which helped my speed out a lot. So that helped me in that minigame specifically. Yeah,
right.
Team games, I was on the winning side usually. I got lucky and got Archer Rival as a 1v3. Yeah, there's a lot of lucky breaks in minigames. I was able to warp block. Like
So-
I don't know how much you realize how much that helped me. Like it helped me a lot. I skipped
Oh yeah.
the bank, I skipped Baby Bowser, and I skipped paying the thwomp.
I was
that
thinking
warp
you
block.
should have gone
Oh,
for
yeah.
the Boo Bell, but then the warp
That's-
block just...
Everyone did, and I didn't want to go for it because it gives me what? I get to steal a star? Oh man, I get to steal a star and have no coins, and I'm in a terrible spot on the map. Amazing. Warp block, no matter where I went, I was getting something good. If I swapped with Frank or Sotz, I was getting closer to the star in normal Boo, also building up money. If I went to Ben, I got to go to the item shop and possibly still go to Boo or go somewhere else or whatever. So the warp block just, I feel like is very underrated.
Warp block busted. Please nerf.
All right.
So
So,
I don't think it needs a nerf.
So, speaking of your future competition for just a second here, I see that Rumton in our league general chat had said that you are Destroy Build destroying the competition, which is a great segue because you are facing Rumton alongside with Pat and Khan next week in Mario Party 4. You also get Pod A, which is a great opportunity. You may be able to ban the board of choice depending on other people's placements here for this week. So, just asking ahead of time here, focusing into that Mario Party 4 world, how do you feel about your chances going up against Rumton, Pat, and Khan, and any sneak previews or trash talk that you want to throw in there as well?
I'm scared a little bit. 4 has quite a bit of mashers, and I am the worst masher in that pod, like usual. So that worries me a little. I'm scared of the board we'll go to, because 4 is not known for great boards. Thankfully I've gotten to play on mainly good boards. Well, scratch that. I've had to play on Gnarly Party 3 times. In 4 seasons, I know. But yeah, I think I should be fine. I wasn't expecting great things coming into this game because it's on a board I don't like. But things worked out, and I'm very surprised about that. Frank, Ben, Sotz, you guys were all great. I was very worried throughout most of that game, mainly that first 12 turns. But yeah, I'm hoping I do good next week.
Yeah, no question. Well, Froggy, we appreciate your time, good sir. Anything else you want to say to our audience before we go ahead and toss you back down?
I don't think so. Be sure to check out RWF on Tuesdays. It's fun. We're almost done with season 2. Wario is king. Please buy more warp blocks. And I think that's it.
And more LUFC merch. Thank you, Froggy, for mentioning that part here.
When do we get the warp block LUFC merch?
Who knows? Maybe it'll be coming soon.
I want to be able to hang a warp block from my ceiling, and every time I punch it, I'm somewhere completely different in my house.
Hey, you have the warp block on your ceiling. Dylan has a chance time on his floor. Like, at this point, everyone's gonna get something from Mario Party into the room.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks, Froggy. Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, so I got a special request from Ben to get interviewed next year, which is totally fine. We can go ahead and pull you in here, dalerben61. Still upset that it isn't dalerben69 as your actual username, but whatever. I'm a child. Anyway, let's go ahead and pull him in. dalerben61, in the wise words of somebody in chat, Yahoo, you're done. We're picking you up in 5 minutes. So I figured we would go ahead and pull you in here. So first off, Ben, kind of a tough situation here. Really experiencing kind of the full effect of the league in its fashion here. Having Froggy and you get your first places first week. Second week, you end up getting a 4th place. He ends up getting a 1st place here. Not necessarily going to be too terrible. Again, it is early season, and a lot of things can turn around in your situation. But I just want to ask about you individually, how you felt that your performance was in this Mario Party 2 game.
I felt it was good in the middle. The beginning, it was just ones. That I can't do much about that.
And somehow you gave that to Froggy later on.
Yeah. Then at the end, I did a gamble with the. I probably should have went for Boo to at least get some coins instead of whatever I did, but I was hoping to either go back to get another happening or get the Koopa Bank and go back to Boo and have a chance for a star instead. But that didn't pay off, and oh well. I feel I did okay.
Yeah, I mean, like I think you did okay too. You know, like. I mean, like you didn't get last, but like you should like beat yourself up about things like that. So yeah, it's a good.
I got
good
fourth.
mentality.
Like to be like context, I got 4th place last week, and I'm gonna kick Rumpton's ass tomorrow. That's a joke. By the way.
Yeah.
I really don't know how this is gonna unfold tomorrow. It may very well just be the exact inverse of that. But anyway, no big deal. Going into this here, I think my favorite part from this game from you was that you made another wager where somebody should go to Boo and they don't do anything about it. They just choose not anybody in that situation. So I just have to ask, what's been the motivation behind somebody saying, you know what, just don't go for anybody?
I mean, if I have the choice between getting my star stole or the other person just doing nothing, I'd rather he do nothing. I want to keep my star. Even if that's
fair.
not a good argument. Just
You
Yeah.
gotta push for that as much as you can.
Hey, you sometimes got to look out for your own house sometimes. I totally get where
Exactly.
you're coming from. Yep.
Yeah.
Waffle, you want to kick in next question here?
I mean, this sounds like a mean question, but how does it feel to like have your star stolen? And I mean that like do you think do you think Froggy made should have stolen from someone else or how do you feel about that? How did you feel about that? You know?
I mean, I still feel he should have went for Frank, but I mean, at the time where I was on the board, I could have went for a star, so I can see where he was going with that star steal. But I mean, also stealing from Sotz would have been. I think every option was good in its own way. I just got unlucky and got mine stolen.
Yeah.
Oh well, that happens.
Yeah, it
So-
happens. I mean, yeah.
I'll
ahead.
go ahead and get you onto something that's more exciting here. Leading into next week, something that's
Oh, that's
really
what I'm
exciting gets to
thinking.
happen. We get to play with each other and also join Dylan the Dude and Kibble in our game coming up here next
Yeah.
week. It's Mario Party 4 Pod D, so there is some possible room for you to maybe have the pick next week. Again, a lot of results still coming up here, including even tonight for titles that are going to be going around here. So I just want to ask on your thoughts going into Mario Party 4, going into the pod that you've got here. What's your takeaway? What are you feeling for next week?
I'm not sure how to feel because it's Mario Party 4, but all I know is it's gonna be a fun game because the people in it are fun.
Oh yeah, I definitely think that no matter what, I just hope that we get domination because I'm basically guaranteed to
No.
win. That's all that I hope for. I literally win that unless Kibble could also
George-
just be on max master too. So I don't know.
Jordan, you know what happens every time you play in a league game. You don't get either domination.
I
or
know.
pummel.
But let me have
so I'm
hope,
not
Ben.
worried.
But let me have hope. That's all that I ask. Just let me have hope. If there's anything I should have in my life, it's hope.
I'm not gonna take that away from you, then.
Yes, E, I am tuning my own horn. Ben, it's been a pleasure, man. Great game as always. Unfortunately, just at the short end of the stick for this one. Anything you want to say to the audience before we go ahead and move on to our next person?
Peace.
I misspoke, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. I hope it was fun to watch and good job to the other players. It was a fun game.
All right, cool. No Yahoo for the people?
Yahoo!
Ah, there we go. All
There you
right. I got you. All right, thanks, Ben.
Fun
right,
talking to you.
See you later.
All right. Thank you for the signature Yahoo. And I think it's only fair that we wrap up our interview process with the one and only Nima74, who managed to get a pretty great second place here, even for some of the circumstances they had, leading to first place in the beginning of that game, which is always interesting to watch here. So let's bring him in.
Yeah.
All right. Nima72nd tonight here. First off, Frank, congratulations here to you, dude. Second place, definitely well deserved here. Tough fight, tough round, all around. Just not a whole lot you can do, especially in a situation when you have Froggy who kind of goes on a tear, especially into that second half of the game here. So I want to just digest this firsthand with you here. Just more or less how you felt about that game, how you felt about your performance in that game, and anything that kind of stuck out for you.
So, very strong early game. I was very happy with the way I was playing that first few turns. By the time I got to turn 10, I think I don't know, my minigame performance just kind of took a massive dive. So what I realized is, okay, I'm gonna lose. Once I lost control of those bonus stars, that was one thing. But my biggest goal there was to retain as much influence on the bonus stars as I could, because I realized no one was really getting stars in terms of actually around the map. So, I mean, there was always, of course, the danger of magic lamps coming up or star steals. Luckily, I was able to argue my way out of 1-star steal, which was, I think, very pivotal. Although, as we saw, it would have been a matter of me trying to scrounge together enough coins. If it had been me there, then I could have still had the chance at second. But keeping an eye on that happening star had to be by like turn 15 my only major way to go, because it was about denying other players' advancements besides Froggy, rather than advancing myself at that point.
Yeah, it definitely felt like it came to thinking long term about some of your board play. Like your first boost steal, going after the person that was probably your most direct competitor to your coin star at the moment. Obviously, losing that and minigame here. I do want to kind of focus on the minigame part for a second, because you seem like you had a pretty decent lead. Of course, not too far behind was Froggy, but then it really just seemed to slip for you here. Talk through me what happened in that instance. Was it just you got games you weren't as good at, or was it just more of a later game whatever situation?
A few things. One, I got games that I wasn't as skilled at. As soon as we got to a few of them, like Sky Pilots, like that's the kind of thing I never really win. But here and there, it's like there are games where I'll do my best, but other people, it's suited more to their expertise. So that was one thing. Abandoned Ship, I was really sad that I didn't win. I was surprised at that, because I felt like I was going really strong leading up to the end of there, and then Ben just yoinks it from me.
Right.
But regardless, after about turn 10, it became a little bit of nerves. But after turn 15, I mean, I knew I wasn't really winning mini games too much anyways. I realized there would be a lot to overcome with everybody else on the board. So it was more about just kind of bolstering Froggy in any way I could, because any mini game he won just strengthened his first place position. But that also meant my second place position would also be strengthened, right? Because
right.
I would just be able to kind of, have that leg up where, they can't buy a magic lamp now, or steal a star, or manage to steal one of the 2 bonus stars that are still in play. And those last 3 turns, so to speak, I was super nervous that that Ben would also get that happening, and he very narrowly avoided all of them. But if he had, then it would have been really tough for me, because that bonus star was kind of a pivotal linchpin of my strategy. So the fact that I got that last one was huge.
Gotcha. Waffle, you have any questions for Frank here?
I mean, honestly, he touched upon everything I want, like, relates to what I wanted to ask him. Like, reasoning himself out of getting, like stolen from by Froggy, and, like, going for happening stars, like, and, like, explaining, like, how he, like, the mini games went, like, yeah, I think he covered all the bases, All
right. Well, Frank, going into next week here, just putting it bluntly here, you got a interesting matchup for you. You're going to be with Killer Awesome, System Inspired, and Super Popple. Of course, we've seen the history of System Inspired. We've seen the history of yourself here. Popple, Killer being newer here to this season. Just want to get your thoughts on going into Mario Party 4, your Pod C at this current time. So your board picks may still be able to get you something here. But second place, maybe, depending on people's performances, may give you a ban, maybe won't.
Yep. So I think System has historically been, a massive threat in all these games. Definitely have to watch out for that one. But overall, it really depends on the board, right? Some of them I feel a lot more comfortable with than others. The players here, I don't have as much experience with Killer and Popple, especially like with Mario Party 4's unique proclivities. That being said, I feel somewhat comfortable. I mean, I've been playing strongly this season so far, and it's just a matter of keeping that momentum going. I definitely feel like my minigame play, while hit or miss, when it's strong, I'd say it's damn strong. So I just got to keep that going, kind of keep an eye on what my opponents are doing, and hope we get a good board. I really can't say much other than that. I mean, they're all good players. We've seen them. It's just a matter of maintaining the best game I can play.
For sure. Well, thanks, Frank. Anything else that you want to say here to the audience before we let you go?
Thank you so much for watching. I don't got a catchphrase or anything like that. Just keep watching, because we got plenty of delicious MPL content coming up for y'all.
Frank, of course you have a catchphrase. It's at the end of the day.
Oh yes. At the end of the day.
Thanks, man. Congratulations on your second place, man. Well deserved. We'll see you.
Thank you. Thank you for your time, or I guess, Frank, you for your time.
Waffle, why do you bully me? Well, anyway, this has been a true pleasure here, of course, Waffle, to join alongside with you and do a little bit of commentary. Again, we are going to be transitioning over to getting Typh here in the booth, but Chad, I just want to make sure to implore you, encourage you, and just almost arguably demand that you stay here, because the next game coming up here is going to be Latios, Owen, Pat, and Super Popple. A ton is on the line here. A lot of opportunities to move forward here in the league. A couple people to kind of have the redemption arc this particular game too. A lot of potential could definitely come out of here. So before we go ahead and cut over to that next game in a couple of minutes here, Waffles, anything else you want to say to the wonderful audience before we part ways?
I didn't bring this up when it happened, but I noticed that, because there wasn't a good time to bring it up, but, I noticed that a little earlier. Denier said, "Waffles, a beacon of positivity, always a pleasure." And I just wanted to say that made me feel appreciated. Thank you for saying that. It really makes me feel,
appreciate you, Waffle.
Yeah.
You always have a good positive attitude, which is always encouraging. So
Thank
thank you, Waffle, and of course to you, chat. Make sure to stay here. As Rumton would say, do not touch that browser. As I say, don't leave. That was a little aggressive. Maybe I should do it. Maybe I'll work on that for the next transition here. But anyway, Waffle, you got to say it, man. You got to say the thing before you go.
Here it is. Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.